Hey, everybody. Guess who I am? One guess. Does anybody know who I am? I'm the African witch bitch hoodoo practitioner. Hello, hello, and hello. I am coming to you guys today. It is Sunday. I would like to sit up and have a conversation with my beautiful hoodoo babies. And tonight's discussion is domestic violence. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking witch bitch. Didn't we discuss this bullshit already? Yes, we did. Domestic violence is some bullshit. And we did discuss this already. Teresa and I, see, I can't even do nothing without these damn cats. This is my switch. And if y'all don't stop that shit, excuse me, I am a single parent trying my best to raise these damn cats right. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Didn't we discuss this topic? Yes, we did. We definitely did. And Teresa and I's first instinct was to move on to another topic, to promote healing within our space on this platform. But the ancestors said otherwise. They told us both, we're not done with this topic yet. There's way too many people that need healing, and they want us to continue with it. So here we are. I just want to let you guys know, moderators, I hope you're in the house. If you are a moderator, put a 1 in the chat. I need to know how many people are here. Hold on one second. I'm going to mod some more people up because I want to have as many people in there regulating as possible to promote healing. I do not want anybody coming in this space thinking that they can be mean to victims. This is not the place to be mean to victims. This is a place where we promote healing. And this is a place where we promote people can come and tell their story without any type of judgment whatsoever. So if you're a moderator, please put a 1 in the chat. I'm instructing all moderators, if anybody come in with that bullshit, if anybody come in with negative energy, bashing any victim, blaming any victim, any type of victim blaming, I'm respectfully asking y'all to block them. No timing out, block the fuck out of them. We don't need that type of energy. And the reason why I said that is because after last week's live, I was getting emails from partners of victims saying, fuck that bitch, she lied on me. She can kiss my motherfucking ass. And if she come on again, I don't want to hear that shit. If you're a person who likes to beat your wife, or if you're a grimy ass bitch who like to slap your dude around, bitch, you come into the right place because you're going to end up getting that work. This is not the place or the time for it. Okay, so I'm waiting for Teresa to tap in. Hi, my niece. My niece Chani is in the house. Hey, baby. Thank you, lovely witch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. So I just want to let y'all know, Teresa is in the house. Teresa and myself are here, baby. And we want to let y'all know, hi, baby. How you doing?
Hi, good.
You looking kind of good today. Lip gloss popping.
I'm trying.
Okay, so we are here. We're letting you guys know this is a safe space. I have a black candle here that I've lit. I'm going to light this for healing, collective healing, and proper energy. I'm saging as well. And I'm about to drop the link right now. I'm just letting you guys know, for the people who are victims of DV, this is not your fault what happened. And if you want to come on and tell your story, you're more than welcome. And you do not have to show your face. You do not. I understand if you don't want to show your face. There's victims out there who are still living in fear. And if you want to come on, baby, I'm finna drop the link right now. That you can come on in the room. Come on in the room. Thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate the love. I really do. There's the link right there. Thank you guys. So Teresa, talk to me, sweetheart. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Been a long day.
Yes.
Long day.
Oh, you got your sage going too, huh?
Yeah, I've got to sage my space, my spot.
Indeed, indeed. We both are. Yes, indeed. I want you guys to remember something. I'm going to give you guys some backstory about sage. The Native Americans and the Africans who used to burn sage had to burn in secret. And if the Caucasians, the colonizers, smelled this sage burning, that was hell to pay. People would die because this was considered, a pagan practice, and they were Christian, and you couldn't burn sage and all this shit. So if you're ever in a position where you can burn sage, sit up and think about the people before you that didn't have that luxury.
Right. So
Okay, anybody? I'm good. I'm good. I tell you, after that last live we did, I was so drained, honey. I was so drained. I was tired for about 2 days. It took a lot out of me. But
I thought about you today because I did a cleansing earlier and I threw up. It was one of those harsh cleansing. I survived.
That's good. I also want to let people know that if you're coming in tonight, I want you to keep the subject on domestic violence. This is not the live where you come through asking me random questions about spell work. We're going to keep the vibe on victims. We're going to keep the lines open for victims to come through if they want to tell their story. So the link is dropped in the chat. You guys go ahead and click the link whenever you want to come through. If you want to just come through and say thank you for doing this live, we appreciate that too. But we're going to keep the subject on domestic violence tonight, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to keep the subject on domestic violence. Yes, Teresa does look pretty, Kimmy. Yes, she does.
Oh, thank you.
You don't have to be shy. Valerie says, I'm interested in going on this, but I'm shy. It's a novel. Oh, you're the one who wrote the novel. I think you need to tap in. You wrote the novel in the group, and somebody asked you to tap in on the next live. This is the space to do it. You don't have to show your face. You don't. Come on in. You don't have to worry about being shy. This is a place for healing, and nobody will judge you. Okay, this is a safe space. So I'm going to drop the link. Click it if you want to come through.
I got my surrender cards today, so I'm excited to use them.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Yes, Mariah is correct. She said we need to update. Some of the ladies in the African Witch Bitch Tea Room were giving you advice, and we would like to hear it. You have a novel, baby. This is the place to go. Come on through. Come on through.
Don't be shy, guys. Come on.
Yeah, don't be shy. Thank you so much, Seven. Thank you very much. The work that you two are doing is beautiful and needed. I'm very thankful for the courage you two have, along with the victim sharing their experience. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's well worth it. It's well worth it. And I really am thankful that we're in a place that we're able to do this and offer this for you guys. Yes, it's a safe space. It's a safe space. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the comments. Thank you guys so much. The room is filling up. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Lovely Witch is correct. You will not be added to the Facebook group if you do not answer all the questions. Thank you, Lovely Witch, for that. How do I do it? I've never done this before. Verla, all you do, or Valerie, excuse me, all you do is click the link and then click the link and then it'll bring you right backstage and then I'll add you. You don't have to open your camera if you don't want to. You don't have to open your camera. All you have to do is click the link, baby. We're waiting for you. Oh, wow. What is this? Hi, Aunt. Says there's a drama going on right now with sexual assault on a Black man and everyone is a victim blaming and shaming. Victim blaming needs to stop. I agree. Men can be victims as well. And because of the victim blaming, a lot of men don't come forward. We have somebody coming in, Teresa. Hello, hello. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, thank you for tapping in, baby. Thank you so much.
Hi, can you hear me?
We can hear you just fine. You're loud and clear. Talk to us.
Oh, okay. So I saw someone was asking about the update.
First, start off from the beginning. There are some people that are watching that are not in the African Witch Bitch Tea Room, and they won't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I see. So it started out that I met a gentleman in Houston. I'm from Philly originally. Moved to Houston. Thought it was time for me to, move away, be on my own, start my life, whatever. Moved to Houston. Great experience. Had a great time. Then I met him. And I felt bad for him because, of course, he told me his life story. It's like every layer that you can think of. His family fucked him over. The military fucked him over. Ex-wife fucked him over. Just everybody around him fucked him over. So in my mind, I'm like, God, I'm over here having a great time, and you're here in Houston as well, having the worst time of your life. Um, so long story short, he moved to Denver. I thought in my mind was, if this is real love,
Mm-hmm.
let it go. And if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. Because I'm the type of person that I'm quick to let a person go. Like, hey, this dude ain't for me. Goodbye. No problem. But for some reason with this gentleman, the red flags just never went off for me. It was just basically I was dignitized, if that
We've
makes sense.
all been there.
So, um, so before I moved to Denver, I had already had a trip to go to India, which I did because I felt like I didn't want to rush into it because knowing, his back story was that, he's having a lot of issues with that. Let me make sure I'm making a clear decision before I go basically going behind a man.
Mm-hmm.
So had my trip, came back, everything was wonderful. I was like, you know what? My lease is up in April. I don't see why not. I took a leap of faith of moving out to Houston by myself. Why not? Why not go up to Denver? I didn't even know black people even live in Denver. I was like, hey, why not? Let me go check it out. At least, I'll have someone that I can enjoy life with too. Moved to Denver. And he moved in with a coworker that he told me was cool. And I told him, I said, um, I don't know. Business
What
and pleasure don't make any sense to me, but yes, ma'am.
you mean to tell me you moved to Denver to be with a man and he was living with another woman?
It was a coworker. Coworker, she has 4 kids. She has her latest baby daddy that's living in the house. So it wasn't like
Oh, okay.
right. No. It wasn't no. Um uh so but prior to that he was living with his cousin before I even got there. He was living with his cousin. They had a falling out. His cousin kicked him out in Denver. He was homeless. Um I rented out an Airbnb because I was supposed to come out and visit as well. And so I needed a place to stay too and spend time with him and also get to know Denver before I make a decision. And then come to find out that his credit was shot. He could not get an apartment to save his life. Like nothing. And I wasn't going to rent him out an apartment under my name because that's my livelihood. If something happens, I'm going to get in trouble. So I wasn't going to do that. So anyway, we lived in this woman's basement for 1 month. I moved there in May, June, July. The lady decided to kick us out. Instead of being honest and tell us that her mom had lost her place and was going to move under her basement, she made this whole cockamamie story about, oh, you guys got to go. I can't sublease to you guys, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So in the panic, I went and looked for a place
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't come to Denver to be homeless. Like I didn't move out the East Coast to come to the West Coast to end up being homeless, especially behind no man. So
Mm-hmm.
I found a place. Um, and thankfully the manager of the place, accepted us. So now we have a place. Now this is July. Come to find out in August, I was pregnant with baby girl. So August came around, then his Achilles tendons got retorn again from the military. So it got retorn. So now he can't go back to work. So now he's having issues with work.
Okay.
So now the same lady that he was cool with and he was cool with the Mean Girls Club at the job was what I call them. Now they're messing with him. So now he's having issues with that. Now he's torn his Achilles. So now he has surgery on his Achilles. So mind you, I'm working as a CNA. I used to work night shift, but I was having issues, so now I got moved to day shift. So that means I'm coming home around 7, 8 o'clock. So I remember one night distinctively was I came home, and mind you, now he's home recovering from this surgery. So I
Right.
come home and he goes and tell me, "Oh, so and so had came by to visit." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, it's 8 o'clock. Like, what do you mean this female came to visit? Like, who is she? Like, okay, I'm gonna put a pin on it because it sounds very suspect."
Are you guys in a committed relationship at this point?
We never talked about what the relationship is. I did tell him that what I did not want, I wasn't interested in being dragged, for a long period of time because I was already in that situation before. So I
So
wasn't
you're
interested. Mhm.
you're pregnant and you're living with him and he's living off you, but y'all never talked about being committed to each other?
No, no. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Somebody's knocking on the door. Hello? Yes?
Mm-mm. That don't even sound right to me.
Nope.
Sorry, I just had to say it.
All right. I apologize. Um, so I don't know what month this is. I do know I did remember that his surgery was October 31st, and all of a sudden this female is starting to come around when I'm not home. And mind you, I'm coming home like 8 o'clock at least, at best. So it's not like it's 11 o'clock, the shift like the 3 to 11 or this, the 7-11, like she's leaving before I'm going. So I'm like, well, why is she leaving? Like, why is she not staying by the time I come home so I can meet her? Like, who is this person?
He was fucking her in your house.
I
Pretty much.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
That's why you weren't there. That's why she was coming when you weren't around, because he didn't want you to catch him on the downstroke.
Because his story was, oh, she's afraid of you, and I'm like, wait.
Yeah, because if you catch him on the downstroke, you'll probably cut that bitch. I'd be scared too. But a low, I mean, I'm just saying, he was.
Yeah, true that.
So, um, so then down the line, he wanted us to meet. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah. So it was around December-ish. I want to say November, December. Because now I'm like, the timeline is kind of blurred. But it was definitely down in the same year. So we met at the pool hall, and okay. So okay, thank you. So okay, so we met, and long story short about that, like he wanted us to be friends. Like, oh, if you love me so much that it'll mean so much to me that you guys are friends, this, that, and the third, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, I don't know where this is going, but I'm like, this is a little uncomfortable now. So now we can
Ay,
fast
ay,
forward.
ay.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's only the tip that I'm giving you. So now fast forward, baby girl is born. She was born April, right? Born April. And I can't even say maybe a month or two. One day we were supposed to go pick up washer and dryer from his mutual friends, and this man like up and was gone, just gone for the night, and showed up the next morning. Mind you, we're supposed to meet up with some friends. The friends beat him to the house before he did. So I'm sitting on the couch holding my baby in my arms, wondering where the fuck is this man at? And he's coming back home pretending, you know, putting the whole big front in front of these friends. Like, I don't know why she's mad. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
sorry.
lot, but that's just
I gotta tell you this. The only reason why he treated you that way is because you fostered the environment to allow it.
you're right. You're right. It
He
got
he's
worse. It's gotten worse through. So this is 2017, and this continued on, and it got worse and worse until to 2020. Um, until I finally left July of 2020, because like the next thing you know, he's gonna try to convince this woman to come and live in the house with us, and I was not gonna have that happen. So I had enough. It was too much.
was he working at that time or was he living
He
off you?
he was working at the time. I helped fill out applications, all the applications for him. I filled out the application. All he had to do was go for the interview.
So you were
So
pretty much raising a grown ass man child.
yes,
Okay.
yes. All he had to do was go to the interview, and that was that. So finally, when his aunt died, it was devastating for him. Like, I get it. It was like his second mom. I get it. So aunt died. Now all of a sudden he can't work. Like, that's it. He can't function. He can't work. Like, that was that. At that time, I decided to take off because I didn't know anybody in Denver. He no, he knows people in Denver, but for me, I was literally by myself. So I couldn't take her to the daycare because she's a baby. I don't know anybody like that, and I didn't fully trust anybody just to care. And plus, we didn't have the money to pay for anybody to take care of the baby, so I had to taken off at that time. So when I saw that bills are starting to pile up, now we got to the point where we're asking family members to help with money. I was like, no, I'm not that type of person to ask for money, because for me to ask money from anybody, they know that something is really wrong, because I'll work for it before I even ask anybody for it. That's just always me. I'll work 2, 3 jobs before I ask somebody for some money. But I said, you know what? I told him, I said, listen, since you mentally, physically, socially, spiritually can't work, why don't you stay? And at this time, this is when I had the second baby, a year after. So I said, why don't you stay and watch the kids? I think it'll be best, because in my mind, I'm like, I can't trust you to work and, you know, pay the bills. So I was like, I'll go to work. I don't have a problem with working. I like working. Like, you stay home with the kids. It will only make sense. So I thought everything was cool. No. Now he has a problem staying home with the kids. So now he stays home with the kids and keep the kids in the house. He doesn't take them out to no park, to no zoo, to take a walk around the block. And mind you, this is a beautiful like neighborhood that we lived in. So there's no reason for him to keep himself jailed in the house, especially with the kids.
So you're no longer with this dude, right?
Oh no, 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 no.
Is he active in the lives of the children?
Um, he's trying to be, and I'm not stopping him from seeing the kids. Obviously it's the dentist that's stopping it, but I'm not stopping him. But I think he's painting the picture as if that, like, I don't let him see the kids, which is not true. Every time he calls me, his point was to aggressively talk to me in any kind of manner, which he has throughout the years. And I'm no longer interested in that kind of communication with him. I told him in the past that if we're going to talk, we're not going to talk by ourselves. We're going to talk with a third person, because you seem to act better when there's somebody around. Um, like, I'm no longer interested in talking to him. Even when I told his mom what was really going on, it just seemed like she doesn't care. She knows that she knows that her son is an asshole. The whole family knows he's an asshole. They know that he's a narcissistic, manipulative asshole. But for some reason, they baby him. So it's like, like my son, when he cries and needs something, we give it to him, that's what they're doing to him too, to just a grown person. So um I've tried to tell him what he's doing is hurting me, and I've told this female too. I've talked to this female, and it doesn't seem like she gives two fucks either.
She's not
So
obligated to give a fuck about you. You can't plead with other people how to treat you.
touche.
You have to determine what you accept and will not accept. You can't sit up and appeal to her moral compass trying to treat you better. It's up to you. Either he showed you what he was bringing to the plate from the beginning.
Yeah.
And you decided to pull up the chair and eat that bullshit. Not your fault. I think it's because of a self-esteem deficiency, but we can talk about that later.
Yes, ma'am.
Teresa, go ahead. You have something to say? You ready?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, Jesus.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Mhm.
It's been a lot and too much. It got to the point where I can't. Me personally, I look at my kids and I could not allow them see dad talk to me the way he does. Like I couldn't. Like, to me, I felt like, what am I teaching them just sitting around taking this? So I was like, I can't let my daughter see that this is okay behavior between two adults.
Yeah.
And same goes for my son. I'm like, I this is too much. I've already dealt with something similar with my own childhood. I'm not going to do that to these kids. It's not fair.
Right. The first thing when I split my deck, I don't know why I felt drawn to split my deck with you, Valerie. Obviously, he's very cold. You know, oh my God, I always, sorry. He's very, do you guys see it? Oh, there you go. The King of Swords. Do you see that? Very cold man, very strategic. Sorry, I do have an accent. You're very confused and you feel like you're in a crossroads.
Yes.
Two of Swords, that tells me that you're in a crossroads with you. I'm just pulling. There's more truth to him that you're gonna find out more things about this man. Right, the Ace of Swords.
I know.
Right, you're very confused. The Seven of Cups, feeling emotional there, very emotional. You guys know that I'm very blunt, Valerie. You're in some type of denial sometimes, okay? Because when I pulled the card, when I was because when I do it, it's if you see me a little bit silent, it's because I'm picking up on your energy.
Okay.
So that's how I stay quiet. I listen to people. I pick up on energy, and you're in a little bit of denial sometimes when it comes to him because he still has that power over you. Okay, we're just keeping it very real. All right. My best advice for you as a spiritual person is to let your past go because you will. Not right now. It's not going to happen with you very, very soon. I could feel it. I'm very blunt, but I'm also respectful.
Yes, ma'am.
So with you having trouble, you're still holding on to your past, okay?
Yes.
You're really struggling with that, all right? You got to surrender your past. That's just it. As soon as you started talking, I heard your voice. You're having trouble. You're too attached. That guy, I kid you not. When I was playing with my deck, all I saw was the Seven of Swords. If you guys are, anyone that reads in this chat knows the Seven of Swords is a cheating card. It's lying. It's manipulation. It's hiding shit. So that's what all through the relationship he was doing. All right. So I suggest my best advice for you is to let you go. Let it go. Let yourself go as well. For some reason, I said it like that. Let it go. Go with the flow. All right.
Okay. I know I have a hard time
letting
go a lot.
Surrender to denial. You know what's that? You got that card. Sometimes I'll read it right. See?
Yes.
You're still stuck sometimes. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So take his ass as he is. He's a fucking liar. Keep him moving. Don't give him any power because when you even speak about this guy, when you say his name, every time you say his name, you're giving him power.
Oh.
I always tell that to people. Don't give his ass power. If he doesn't want to take care of your kids, go through the legal system, but keep it moving. Don't give him any more power because you gave this guy too much power. All right. And like Tiffany said, it's about self-esteem. All right. Because you're still in denial, baby girl. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat, but you're still in denial, so we got to work through our fears. All right.
Okay.
All right. So it's the best of.
And then
Go
for
for it.
the kids, and we're in the courts right now,
Mhm.
which it's really giving me a lot of anxiety right now, which I'm surprised for someone like him to even want to take me to court for the kids. Um, I don't
That's
know.
about control. That don't have nothing to do with him loving the children and wanting to see them. What is he taking you to court for? Is it visitation or is it custody?
Visitation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're doing the temporary. The judge is doing the 6 weeks on and off type situation. Oh,
Decision.
What is
what is
that?
what is that?
Got the judgment card, so there's gonna be a decision made. So
Decision made towards who or in favor of who?
hold on, Valerie.
Okay.
You're gonna have to relocate. There's relocation here too. Someone has to move. So 301. Someone is gonna have to make a movement. It's gonna take some time, okay?
Okay.
So it's gonna happen, the 301s. Give it to August, okay? The
Okay.
page of swords. Very defensive there. Truth coming out as well.
Okay.
News about this situation.
Hmm. I did do the truth the truth tea um that I saw
Uh-huh.
from you. And I did do the truth tea for him to finally spill the tea. Not only to me but to his mom, to anybody that's in contact with him, because um I know his character. Unfortunately, I have a brother that way too, that he only tells half truths. So so it's like you really have to dig the truth, or the truth just will find you somehow. So with him, um like I probably won't know the truth until like 5 years later with this.
What truth do you need to know? I mean, you
um
already know he was cheating on you.
um just why, like,
Because he's an
Because you
asshole.
Yeah, and because you let
Sorry.
him. Like she said, you just confirmed right now you're still emotionally connected to him, baby.
You're in denial. Sorry, Tiff.
It's okay. It's okay. You're still emotionally connected. And I get it. You have two babies by him. You were in love with this man.
I was.
Yeah.
So to just give you a little bit, more info about your case, there's going to be people looking at your case with the Three of Pentacles there. So there's decisions. They're going to be analyzing the case. You're going to go through a sudden change. It's not going to be very nice, but it's short lived. All right. The tower, everything's falling apart. A lot of changes there. Someone has to relocate. So you're going to become a little bit stronger with the Queen of Swords there, a little bit colder to situations. You need to gather your strength. You need to pick up your big girl's panties and get it together and let it go, and use the Six of Swords and let your past go. This is the best advice that I could give you as a
Okay.
spiritual person and as a female. Let it go. Six of Swords. The card, I kid you not. I was shuffling my deck. You got the denial card there.
Yeah.
So he has that power over you. So work on yourself. Do your shadow work. Do the self-love spell. Light some candles up. You'll get there, I promise you. It's going to take a long time for you to heal. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It's going to be a long process for you. And we tend to ask, let me just get this straight. We always, when we get our heart broke, why did this happen? Why did this happen? Oh, why me? Why me? You know what? Who who cares? Why did it happen? He did it. No loyalty there. Keep it moving. No respect. He lied since the beginning. He's lazy too. Very narcissistic, sarcastic, and just a piece of shit. And karma's gonna get him. Give him 6 months. You'll talk to me then.
Okay.
Sorry, I got pissed.
Oh, no, it's okay.
The witch came out.
Okay. Okay. After all this, I've just been worried about my kids, and I just want to make sure that they are with me, because they're not best placed with him. I don't trust him with the kids. I think he just wants them like little ornaments, or just to keep his mind busy or whatever. Um, I don't want I don't want the kids with him. I know my daughter is struggling, wanting to see him, but yeah, he's just not the best person with the kids.
Do you think that he'll hurt the children?
No. I
Is
don't
it?
think so.
Are you
Well,
saying
then
that he's?
again, I don't know. I don't know what he does when I'm not around. So I only see when I am around because I'm the one that's taking care of them. But I don't know what he does when I'm not around. So far they've been training my daughter to call this female mama. They've been training her to call this female mama. So
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay, I just want to warn you to not take your frustration out on him with his relationship with the children. Those are separate.
okay.
He may be a shitty ass boyfriend, fiance, whatever he was, but you can't take your anger out on him by trying to keep the kids away from him as a punishment. That wouldn't be fair to them because I personally believe children need male and female energy, and
Oh no, no,
especially
no. I don't
yeah.
want to take them. Oh no, no, no. I don't want to take them away. Like I welcome for him
Okay.
to come. Oh no, no, no. Like I said it from the time I left till now. I said it like I don't want that, I don't want that kind of relationship to be broken, like by any means. I want him to see the kids, but he's making it difficult to do that. So I'm like, I don't know what more I can do. What more I can do. So, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Valerie. We have
Oh,
other
thank
people
you.
backstage.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Keep
Thank you,
in
Valerie. Good
contact.
luck to you.
Yes, ma'am. I'll let you guys know.
Bye bye. Hi, Lachey. You're muted if you can hear me, Lachey.
There
Hi,
you
can
go.
you hear me?
Hi. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, ladies. How are you all?
Well,
Good.
thank you.
I'm a little nervous. This is my first time speaking my truth outside of my family.
Okay.
Well,
Talk to us,
outside
baby.
of
We're here.
I put it like this: outside of certain people in my family.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so over the years, I'm now 43. And over the years, I've never been in a very loving, successful relationship, right? I've attracted very manipulative and very emotionally and mentally abusive type of people
Mhm.
in my life. And I came to a point out of my last relationship. It was very emotionally scarring to me. And I decided that I didn't want to focus on anyone else but me. And that I knew that I needed to do healing work. I needed to fix me because who I was attracting was, like, to me, a direct reflection of where I was energetically.
Okay.
And so I decided to start doing the work. I just started noticing that every minute I attracted seemed like to be the same energy in a different suit.
Hmm.
And so I was like, okay, I need to heal. There's something there. I don't know what it is. And so I began working with my ancestors, and I asked them to show me what is it? Where do I begin? How you hear people say you need to heal, but you don't know what it is that you need to heal from
Mhm.
exactly. And so I wanted to know exactly what was it. So one day I was cleaning up my bedroom, and as a little girl, I used to daydream a lot. I happened to sit down on my bed and I started daydreaming. And it was like a curtain open, and it took me to the moment of my childhood. I was sexually abused or molested by my brother. And I had completely suppressed this memory of me. But when it was shown to me, I remembered. It was like the floodgates opened up, and I remembered every single thing from
Okay.
the
Do
color.
you
Go
know
ahead.
what that is called, baby?
No, I don't. I still don't know what that is.
Okay, that's called a repressed memory. Basically, you were young and the brain blocked it out because you were too young to handle the trauma. So they put it
Mhm.
in this part of the brain. And
Okay.
this had to have happened when you were young, right? Younger?
Yes, I was
Okay.
6 or 7.
Right.
Mhm.
So right then that traumatic experience was so traumatic. that your brain pushed it in the back part of your brain and you completely forgot about it. So that day when you were sitting on your bed and it flooded back to you, that's your brain's way of saying, okay, now it's time to deal with it. That's what's called a repressed
Yes,
memory. Go ahead.
repressed memory. Okay. Thank you for that. So I remember everything. And when I saw it, I wasn't like, oh my God. I was just like, I do remember that. So initially, I had this feeling of my brother who did it, he's 5 years older than me. And I just remember certain things happening in the home. Like one time I had a cousin that spent the night, and we were around the same age. She was like my best cousin. And I went to sleep, and when I woke up from hearing my mother shouting, what's wrong? Who did it? So when I got up and I went around in the other room that I heard the shouting in. It just so happened my cousin was in my brother's room in the bed, but my
How,
brother wasn't in the
how old were they?
at that time. I know I was in middle school, so I had to been like 12 or 13. So she had to been like 13, 14, and he had to have been about 17, 18, somewhere along there. And now this time I don't know anything about sex or anything like that. I was very sheltered,
Right.
grew up in the church. I was very sheltered from stuff like that. But I remember when I looked at she had the sheets over her, and they were pink sheets for some reason. He had pink sheets on his bed, and there were little white specks. At that time, I'm like, why is milk on her bed? But now I know it wasn't milk. You know what I'm saying? And she was crying. She had her hand in her, she was boohoo crying. And my mother was like, she called my brother. She was like, have you been in this room? And she was like, you go lay down. She looked at me. She's like, you go lay back down. I went back in my room and closed the door because I didn't know what, I was woken up out of my sleep. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. I went back to sleep. Well, over the years, I going back to like elementary, middle school, I remember being very sexual to myself as a kid. Now, like I said, I was very sheltered, so I didn't know anything about sex. But for some reason, I knew the pleasure myself, right? And I'm getting mad thinking about these things. I'm trying to keep myself calm as I'm talking about it. But it just, that situation with my cousin, it just let me know, as an adult that my mom knew something was going on with my brother. So here recently, I told her, what I remember, what happened to me. She literally asked me one day, I wanted to know, why is it that you don't have a man? Just like that. And at first I was like, excuse me, what? Da 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 da. And something said, no, calm down, talk to her and tell her why is it. So I said, Mom, sit down, just sit down. I want to talk to you. And so I began to, tell her, for one, I saw how the types of marriages and relationships that you've had are not men that I want to attract. I want to break the cycle of that. I always said a man. I said, yeah, you had a piece of a man. You had men that stole from you. You had men that, were alcoholics. God bless my stepfather, but he was an alcoholic. And you attracted men that stole from you, who are drug addicts. I don't want I don't want that for myself. I said, and I'm working on me. And I said, I'm working on some things that happened to me as a kid. And she was like, well, what are you talking about? So that's when I told her, I said, my brother, do you call it molestation? Do you call it abuse? What do you call it? I remember he made it seem like it was a game. It was a game. And we were under the sheets, and he began touching me between my legs, and he had me to touch him. And I'm sure other things happened, but I don't remember anything else. I remember that moment. And she was like, what? I said, yeah, this is what happened to me, and I'm really trying to heal from that, because I'm noticing that I'm repeating cycles in relationships, and it's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for my son. It's not healthy for my daughter. For them to see that. And she never elaborated on it. She never wanted to know more about it. It was just like, let's not even talk about that. Let's get back to why you don't have a man. And it's like, I don't have a man because of this. I'm working on healing.
Okay, what was your mom's response to her son when
Nothing.
she caught? She's still cool with him,
Oh.
chummy?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. This is where I get angry. I'm the one that left the church. Okay. I'm the child that's no longer a part of the church. The church that we grew up in were very cultic. They had very cultic like behavior. And when I became an adult, I didn't want to be a part of that, worshiping a man and, all of the crazy shenanigans that was going on. And my brother is still in the church. Okay. He's not like holier than thou, but he does a lot of things in the church. So for her, he's like, to me, I feel like my mom looks at me as an embarrassment, or as the one who left the flock. You know what I'm saying? She's not blessed. She's cursed, because that's the mindset that they teach you, that when you leave this church, you're cursed. Your life is cursed. My mother actually told me that she felt the things that was going on in my life was because I was directly cursed from not being a part of the church. My brother is still in the church. He's very active in the church. He does a lot of things in the church. Okay. So he's her pride and joy at this moment. She loves me. I know that she does, but it's more so like, because he's still there with her, he's her pride and joy right now. You know what I'm saying? And so they have a very close relationship. And I know that you all have heard about how, quote unquote, moms treat the boys over the girls and stuff like that. I have experienced that many times. I'm right in the house with my mom. I walk in, it's, hey, baby, or something like that. Just a regular greeting, and it's fine with me. And my brother will walk right behind me 5 minutes later, and she'll drop everything, and there go my baby, and go and give him a hug and a kiss on the cheek and all of this stuff. And I'm looking like, well, dang, what happened to me? I'm right here, But basically, I called in because I feel like, for one, I enrolled into therapy. I am taking therapy currently. I'm really, really, really trying to heal from this. I'm really trying to heal from this. And there's a lot that's not moving in my life. I feel really stagnant. I don't know whether I'm creating blocks for myself because I have so much anger built up inside of me towards the situation, because my mom, she just like turns her head. She doesn't want to talk about it. It's like, no questions like, well, where was I when this happened? Or, like, what I would say if my daughter was to come to me and tell me something like that was to happen to her. It's just flossing over it, So, excuse me.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I just feel like a lot of things aren't moving in my life, and I don't know if I'm causing blocks to come up in my life, and I want to know what I can do about it. Like, what do I need to do? What steps do I take? I just feel lost. I feel alone in my family, and I feel like the outcast, the black sheep, and I've really been trying to really like stay strong, and try to keep the positive thoughts, try to keep the vibration high. And it just feels like everything that I'm doing is not working, and I don't know what to do. So I decided to call in and see if maybe I can get some guidance on what I need to do.
There you go.
That's exactly what I feel like.
Exactly what you feel like. The 10 of Swords. I'm not kidding you, Lachey. I'm so sorry for your experience. And, unfortunately, Me and Tiffany hear these stories every day, because we work in mental health. And this is what happens when we see a lot of incest going on between our clients, a lot of sexual abuse, a lot of domestic violence, a lot of drug abuse because of that. Because what happens is that, just from a psychological perspective, people start numbing their pain with substances, sex, bad relationships. They get, because obviously the healthy attachment is not there, because you repress this memory because it was such a traumatic experience for you. So I'm sorry, you're not a disgrace. You're not. They shouldn't. You shouldn't be ashamed. If anything, you're brave and you're amazing. You just don't see that sometimes, huh?
Thank
Right?
you.
You've been sad. Five of Cups.
Long
The
time.
Ten of Swords. You feel betrayed by your own family. You've been betrayed. A lot of betrayal. When it comes to friends, close friends have walked away, left you
Oh,
alone.
yes. Oh my God,
Yeah,
yes.
it's like you give 2 steps forward and you go back 10 steps backwards, right? Is that what's
Yes.
happening? Okay,
Yes.
all right. So
I keep hearing that you blame yourself. And I need you to know that you did nothing wrong. None of this is your fault.
right,
You were just a
Thank
kid.
you.
He's the fucker.
Yeah.
a lot
And
of
he's done this to several people.
Oh, he has, huh? Several
He's done
people.
it to several people.
Yeah.
There was this young lady in the church. She was considered like she's our cousin's daughter, stepdaughter, and apparently he must have done something with her, and her father came into the church and pretty much jumped him because
yeah.
of it got out that they had been doing something. I think she might have been like 16 or 17, 16 at the time, and he had to be like 30 something years old. And so this isn't anything new. You know what I'm saying? Like unbelievable. It's been like floating around in the church among family and stuff like that he has done this to other people, you know?
Wow, get very defensive sometimes. Nine of Wands there, but I don't blame you. You've been through a lot of losses. Five of
Yeah.
Pentacles. But you are the Queen of Pentacles. Anybody that I read for knows that I always see the Queen of Pentacles as going to hell and coming right out of it. Okay, so you've been very, very strong. Okay,
Yeah.
here's the Eight of Swords. Oh, I keep doing this. You feel trapped right now, huh? You feel trapped. You going in circles, back and forth, circles, back and forth, circles, circles.
Several people, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. You have a lot of love to give there, a lot of love to give.
I love people. I love helping people. I'm the friend that people call on when they need advice. I feel like I give good advice, but I feel like, well, who helps
Look at
me?
you. Look at this 9 of Swords there. Trouble sleeping, overthinking, just not
Oh,
resting.
yes. Oh, yes.
Heartache, a lot of heartache. A lot of heartache. People, they lie. All the men you've been with, cheaters, huh? Lie to you, hide stuff.
Every single one. And you just
Every
begin to
single one.
think like, well, what is it about me? You begin, like she said, you begin to blame yourself,
No.
Like, well, what am I doing?
You're dating your self-esteem level.
Right.
Because of what happened to you, you blame yourself and you have a self-esteem deficit. So you're dating your self-esteem level. Side note, what's his name?
Can I email it to you?
You can, or you can put it in the private chat. I'm right
Oh,
here.
okay.
You can email it to me. You damn right you
Okay.
can.
I'll put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So you're very tired as well with the Four of Swords. Get some rest, okay? Get some rest.
Okay.
And then go ahead and send me a private message through Facebook. I'm going to give you a cleansing, okay? For free. All right?
Bless you. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank
right.
you.
You can email me.
I
see what
emailed
you
you
do.
last week, but I know you be bombarded with emails.
I do.
Thank you all so much.
This is very interesting. You're not going to believe what came out for you, Lachey.
What?
Surrender to power.
Okay.
Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. You know what's this? Stop belittling. Don't belittle yourself, okay?
Okay.
It's called the law of attraction. Manifest. Anybody who knows me, I tell you guys, manifest. You attract what you think, okay? If you think I'm worthless, that's what you're gonna attract, a worthless motherfucker. If you think I'm ugly, that's what you're gonna attract, an ugly motherfucker. Sorry, I'm cussing like a sailor. Take
That's
me as
all
I
right.
am.
It's
So
okay. I
that's what
receive
you
it.
attract, okay? If you
Yes,
think,
ma'am.
yeah, I'm powerful, you know, I'm beautiful, that's what you're gonna attract. Walk. I always tell people, walk into that room like you own it, okay? Like
Yeah.
you own it, like you own the motherfucker, okay? So
Okay.
surrender to your power. Come on. This is the best advice that I could give you today. Send me a
Okay.
message. I'll gladly give you a cleansing as well, because you do have a lot of blockages, energetic blockages. Like Tiffany said, is because it's low self-esteem. It's lack of self-love. Even lack it's like I see here, it's a lot of swords. It's ridiculous. So that's just, I'm sorry that happened to you. It's a lot of pain. It's frustrating. It's in the past though. It's in the past. So let it be in the past. Let it go.
Yes.
Gonna help you with that. Of course, that's why we're here, because
Thank you
me and
all.
Tiffany are healers. So that's what we do. We heal. We help you guys heal. We help you guys process. We help you guys manifest. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
but please surrender to your full power. Don't, if
Okay.
anything, please don't forget to text me. I'm busy. Yeah, I am, but I'll make some time. Everyone knows that I always make some time. I know that I'm late. I don't cut you guys off in your sessions. I always take my time, but surrender to your own power. Please do that. All right.
Okay. I will
Wake
do
up
that.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Wake up tomorrow. Listen, before you hang up, wake up tomorrow. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, "I'm beautiful." Okay. I struggle with a lot of that. I'm very open. I struggle a lot of years. Believe me, I'm learning how to love myself. I'm going through it too. I'm very honest about, Tiffany, you know me. I'm very transparent. My clients know me. I keep it very professional. But I kid you not, with all those swords, you need cleansings. You need to unblock that energy. But nothing's going to work unless you do the work yourself.
Yes, and I'm ready to do the work. Yes,
so let's
I'm ready
do
to
it.
do the
You're
work.
ready? Let's do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you all so much.
Welcome.
I really appreciate it. And I know there are other people waiting. I will message you, Miss Teresa, and I will email you, Tiff. Did you get the name? I want to make sure that you got the name. His name in the chat.
Hold on one second. Oh.
It's in a private chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you see it, Teresa? Because I don't.
Yeah.
I can't pull up the private chat because I'm the host.
Oh,
wait, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I got his name all right. I got that motherfucker.
Okay. I love my brother, but it's a mess. It really is a mess. And I'm ready to do the work, and I'm ready to heal and remove these blockages, because I deserve so much better. I deserve better. But thank you.
You're doing the world a service by giving me his name because you're protecting other little girls.
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody
I
deserves
do
to be
understand that.
touched.
I wanted to ask one question. Would it be better? Would it be good for me to go ahead and do a love spell candle on me? To go
Oh
ahead and do a
yeah.
love spell? Okay.
Oh yeah. You definitely need to do some love work on yourself. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. I will do that. All right, ladies. Thank you all so much. You all have a wonderful evening.
Bye-bye.
You
Bye.
too. Wow.
Yeah. Anybody want to do any target practice? Use him. Hi, Neek. You're muted, baby. If you can hear me, you're muted. Can you hear
Hi.
me? Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
So
How you doing?
my domestic violence just happened on Friday, and I
Are
ended
you
up
okay?
getting punched in the face twice and a dislocated elbow.
Is that why you're in a okay? Okay. All right. All right. Oh gosh. Are you in a safe space right now?
Yes, I'm at my home.
Does he or she do they live with you?
No.
Okay, so you're safe. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, start from the beginning, baby. What happened?
So we got into it because he told my son to shut the fuck up. And I was like, you
How,
don't have the right to talk to my son like that. My son is 6
how
years old.
he's a 6. Okay.
So we end up getting to it. I was like, you just need to leave and get out, because I was letting him stay with me because he don't have anywhere to go. And he had gave me some money, just to stay with me, like $60. He was like, give me back my $60. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But why would I have to give you back $60 and you've been staying with me all week? I'm not giving you nothing. So he took my keys. I tried to get my keys away from me. So he pushed me and punched me and threw me down and ran out the house. And I just feel like the police department really don't care. I want to get revenge. I just don't know what to do. Like, my mind is in like 1,000 places because I never went through nothing like this before.
This your first. Okay. How long have you been seeing this fool?
For like 6 months.
New relationship? Is this the first time he ever hit you?
Yes.
Go ahead, Teresa. How old are you, baby?
I'm 33.
How's your arm?
It hurts so bad. Like, the pain medication is not working. Like, this is the worst pain I ever felt in my life. Like, I had to get like put on morphine, fentanyl, just for them to get it placed back in. Like, my son was there with me the whole time. Like, it's just been so much.
Yeah. Okay.
You're very confused, huh? All over the place. My cards are very jumpy. That's why I know.
Did you get
he
your car?
communicated with you? Has he called you?
No.
Has he called you? No.
Did you get your car back?
He ended up throwing my keys in the corner, but he ran out the house before the police could get here. So I got my car keys back.
Okay.
What the hell? Oh, I got disconnected.
You're still here.
Oh, sorry.
You're still
This
here.
is weird. This is very weird. I kid you not. Now I'm getting mad.
Like, I can't do anything.
You know what? I'm just gonna tell you the
so
truth.
bad.
He's not who you think he is. Number one. All right. He's not who you think he was. Wow.
I keep hearing the word lies and manipulation, lies and deceit, lies. I keep hearing that over and over again.
He's very defensive. He's gonna relocate, so don't worry. All right, you better, if you're gonna get him now, because that fool's gonna be bouncing. Okay. He's been hiding a lot. Look at the chariot. He's gonna keep it moving. So he's gonna be bouncing. He's gonna be like, you're not the first victim, by the way.
I know.
So when you let him go, there's gonna be a lot of hope for you. Okay. So there's the star. So that's a good sign for you. I'm tripping out how my camera disappeared. He has a really heavy energy. Wow, very heavy energy. It's tripping out. You're gonna be better by October.
I'm sorry, say it again, baby.
She got disconnected.
Can you hear her now? What was the last thing you heard her say?
Yeah. October, something about October.
Go ahead, Teresa.
All right. If you've been wondering, I know you've been asking yourself, why am I not happy? Why can I make it? Why can I get a break? You're gonna get a break in October, all right? 10 of Cups. All right. So you do the work, you're gonna have a breather. Whatever you do, don't believe nothing that guy says. If because he's gonna contact you. You hear me? So, but he's gonna bounce at the end. All right. He's gonna offer something. Don't take it. All right. So don't take it. Keep it moving. I'm gonna get one more card for you, and because you're gonna be in limbo. See, the Hangman. So you already feel like this right now. So if you're gonna get him now because he's gonna bounce. He has a very, very harsh energy because I really thought I was disconnected. My camera went off. Like my camera, I didn't even touch it.
My camera went off when he left out my house when it happened. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah,
the doorbell did not catch him on camera when he left my house.
He has a very harsh, dark energy to him. I'm really like freaked out right now. He's a liar. He's manipulated, whatever. You understand what I was trying to say? Because I'm really pissed off because I hate when people fuck with the energy. I hate it. I get very annoyed. So he has a harsh, dark energy there. So be careful. Whatever, just don't even answer his phone calls, okay?
Where did you meet him?
Wow.
On Facebook.
Okay. Because I'm hearing that you don't even know his real name. Do you know his real name? It's not his real name. Teresa, is that his real name?
He's lying. I don't think that's his real name. I don't even think he lives where he told you he lives. I mean, he's a con artist. You know what's that? He's a con artist.
Yeah, I keep hearing lies and deceit, lies and deceit.
Yeah. What is his name? Okay, you know what? Don't tell me.
I'm gonna tell you in the chat.
Yeah, hit it in the private chat.
That's getting me on my nerves. Breaking a woman's arm. What the fuck is wrong with him? Told you that he's gonna contact her. Told you. 8 of Wands. Messages.
Does he have a warrant out for his arrest? Did you decide to file charges or did you decide not to? Oops, she's gone. Yeah. She's gone.
Wow.
Got his ass.
Ooh, he has bad habits too. Look at it. The devil, codependency. Damn.
Oh, she's back. She's back.
Oh, okay. So, did you hear me? Remember that I told you that he was gonna contact you? You get the 8 of Wands. That's contact. Okay. It's gonna last a couple of weeks. So be careful. Don't entertain him. Okay. He's a liar. He's been lying. Let me put it this way. 99% of what he told you, it's a lie. Okay.
Okay.
Keep it moving. So you're gonna need a lot of strength for this. Okay, a lot of strength. So hold your strength. But I've got a surprise for you. New journey, new beginnings. Only if you wanted to. Okay. So the Fool announces new beginnings, new journey, a new beginning without him. You deserve better, ma'am. Okay. You deserve way better. Okay. So hold your head up high. Don't let him back into your life. He's gonna try to contact you. He's a smooth talker too. So be careful with that.
Okay. Okay, I'm hearing destruction. If you take him back, it's going to be a lot worse. Even if you consider just talking to him, like let's say he say, just meet me at the Panera Bread, let's talk, or Starbucks. Don't do it.
Yeah, because he's coming. Chariot. And the Knight of Cups told you. Oh shit. I gotta get this straight. Knight of Cups. He's gonna offer something, okay? Pisces season. So it's weird Pisces season, girl. So be careful with that. He's coming. I saw his ass too. Fucking with my camera too. He's that bad. He's really bad, to be honest.
Okay.
Bad energy.
Is he a practitioner?
No.
He's not? Okay. Are you?
Yes.
Good. Yes. I need you to do some protection work.
Okay.
Do you have any black salt?
I made my own, but I don't know if it worked right. I use charcoal and Himalayan salt.
Send me your address via email. I'm finna ship you some black salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Free of charge. You don't have to worry about paying for it. I'm gonna ship you some black salt, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And a few other things too that I want you to have.
Okay.
Email me or inbox me on Facebook if you're in my group. Email me your name and your address, and I'm gonna ship your package off tomorrow.
Okay.
I need you to be safe. We have too many women out there that get in these domestic violence situation thinking they can just talk to the man and he weasels his way back in and they lose their life. I don't want that to happen to you. And I really do see destruction, and I see nothing good coming from you even having a conversation with him. This was a warning of something greater that's going to happen, and I'm begging you, baby, to stay away.
Okay. I definitely will.
Thank you.
Don't entertain him. Don't entertain him at all.
Wow.
My
God.
I'm glad I talked to y'all because I really haven't told no one out my family and just my best friend, but nobody knows about this situation for real. Because it's embarrassing. I never went through it. I don't know what to do.
I know. And it's not your fault. Okay. From the time that you met this dude, was it rocky from the beginning, or was it smooth sailing?
Yes, it was very rocky. It was very rocky. And
he's very dramatic.
I had a feeling that he was the type to hit women because of his previous relationships, the stuff he would tell me. And then you know how you do background research on people to see what type of environment they grew up in. And he told me his family beat on him, his stepdad. So I think he kind of got used to the point of seeing men hit on women or being comfortable in that environment. So me being the type of healer person I'm trying to be, I'm trying to work through the situation, talk through the situation, but some people you just can't help.
That's
they
true.
Don't want to be helped.
And it's not your job to be a punching bag.
And we get stuck in that environment wanting to help.
Yeah, it's not your job to be a rehabilitation center for his broke bum ass. Sorry that he had a fucked up childhood, but it's not your job to be his punching bag. I'm sorry.
And the sad part that a lot of women in here, well, I'm not saying that, a lot of women, what happens is that when you're in an abusive relationship and you have children and they witness such a traumatic experience, what happens is that young men, it's funny, I just wrote a whole research about it, how children, the consequences of children, psychological consequences, mental consequences when they witness domestic violence. Do you know that I believe it was like 30% chances of a young man that has witnessed domestic violence of him being incarcerated. There's a higher chance of him being in an abusive relationship, hitting his wife or partner or whoever. There's a higher chances that he is suffering from PTSD. We have a lot of cases of PTSD in young women as well. And it follows you through adulthood too. So that's something that we as women, as men, need to be aware. When we allowed our children to witness someone beat the shit out of us, the consequences are real and they follow us until we grown as people. I kid you not. So that's something. It's sad. I was writing my paper. I was fucking pissed because I love it, you know. So yeah.
How's your son holding up?
He was traumatized by the whole experience because he was like,
Yeah.
he's telling everybody. Like he told the people at the hospital, and he's just like, he's not used to seeing something like this. So, you know, I told him and told him, you know, people act off emotions sometimes, and you can't do that. It wasn't right.
My gosh, and he did this in front of the baby?
Yeah, my son had to tell him to get off me.
That motherfucker. You got his name, right?
Oh, he's in my jar. You goddamn Skippy it is.
He had got a child cruelty charge along with domestic violence. So
like, send me a message if he for some reason, I'm gonna say this straight up. If he contacts you for any reason, send me a message, okay?
Okay.
I'll freeze his ass.
I see bad stuff happening.
You're not his first victim, you know that, right?
Yeah.
So that motherfucker.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, and I send positive healing vibes for your arm.
Thank you, because this I'm so hurts so bad.
You're a very nice soul, though. You're very bouncy. Mm-hmm. Go back to smiling, okay?
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Because naturally you're very bouncy, and I like that. So good luck to you, all right? Send me a message.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I have somebody that just texted me that wants to come in.
Wow.
That's right there. I just see nothing but destruction if she goes back to him. All bad. She's gonna be one of those stories that we hear about on the news. Okay, the person is in the chat right now. I don't click the link. I put the link in the chat. Tequila, hit the link right there and it'll bring you right to the backstage and I'll add you. This is really sad. I'm so thankful for the brave people that are coming and telling their story because I know this isn't easy. She said this just happened Friday. That was only 2 days ago that he dislocated her arm.
Right. I'm still tripping out how my fucking camera went off and I thought I was disconnected. I kid you not.
That's why I asked if he was a practitioner. Was he trying to block the energy?
Yeah, somebody was trying to fuck with I get pissed. People that know me know that I get really pissed and defensive when that happens.
Yeah. Hello, Tequila. Hi. Can you hear?
I can. Is it looping?
No, not at all. Not at all. You can hear we can hear you clear as a bell. Can you hear Teresa?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Welcome to the African Witch domestic violence series. How are you?
I do hear a feedback. Let me try. I'm gonna log off and then back on.
No, you have to close out your YouTube and keep open your StreamYard.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I was like, I hear feedback.
Okay, let me say before you start, Shaydora, baby, I see you backstage. I'm clicking you on next. So hold tight and we're coming right to you, sweetheart. Go ahead, Tequila, talk to us. What's going on with you?
Well, I was married. I can be brutally honest, right, Tiff?
Absolutely. And cuss as much as you want to. And I got my jar right here because people got me fucked up. So I don't have a problem fucking their world up. So you go right ahead. Feel free.
I love it. First, I want to start off by saying, Tiffany, I thank you for this platform. Tiffany and I go way back. So she knows this story. So I apologize if I cry. But So I was married once before. This guy, I thought that he seemed to be my knight in shining armor. He adopted my son when he had just turned 2 years old, military upbringing and everything. But to speed things forward, when I was pregnant with my daughter, that's when I noticed, well, there wasn't, he was a Marine, not discrediting Marines for their tempers or anything, but there was a time when I was freshly pregnant with my daughter, and he got upset. He had this really bad habit of, kind of being dismissive to me on the slick, but just being dismissive. And with me and my hormones, I got upset, but he wedged me in between the door. I was trying to come through the hallway, and he pinned me in between the door to wedge me in it. So this continued throughout like the first year of our marriage, to the point to where he got busted down in rank. He, during the holidays, at one point, he threw me out of the house, like physically threw me out of the house, pulled me back inside because I was screaming. Like, I'm going to call the MPs. I'm going to call the MPs. My neighbors couldn't hear me screaming because my neighbor, legit, she was deaf. So, you know that saying where if a tree falls in the forest, doesn't make a sound?
Mm-hmm.
It was scary as hell for me to know that I'm sitting here screaming at the top of my lungs and my neighbor can't hear me because she's deaf.
You were in fear of your life?
No, I wasn't. I think it was more so, I wasn't in fear of my life because I was too busy thinking about my son, Malachi. Malachi was 3 at that time, so I was more concerned about just getting back in the house to Malachi. I knew he wasn't going to do anything to him, but no, I didn't think that he would kill me. Hurt me? Possibly. But kill me, no. But all in all, behind the scenes, all in all, to everyone else, it seemed like we had the perfect marriage. In the 12 years that I was with him, I was sexually abused. Let me say that, okay, I was raised Christian, no longer practice religion. I was raised Christian, so I was raised either when you get married to somebody, you stay married until one of you leaves this earth. So I didn't believe in divorce or whatever, and I also believe that whatever my husband wanted me to do, I had to. Not that I had to do it, just that if I don't do it, somebody else will. So that's when
when you say sexual abuse, what do you mean? Like he raped you?
No, he wanted me to have sex with other men while he watched. And that was hard. Grab my wine. That was hard because I would often ask him, am I not enough? Am I not enough for you? But I did it. Time and time again while he watched. And the men that I would have sex with, they didn't know that they were being watched.
So this sounds like human trafficking. Teresa, do you agree? This is human trafficking.
Yeah.
And you felt coerced to do this?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because my thing was, if I don't do it, then he's going to go out and find somebody else that will. So there was that sexual abuse, definitely emotional abuse. I took it. Now, don't get me wrong. I fight back, I not fight like this. He fought with words. I fight with words too. He fights with emotion. I fight with emotion too, but not to that extent. This was just horrible. But it really crushed my soul when we got the divorce. My daughter, at the time, my daughter was 9 and my son was 13. And we were living in Korea. His father passed away. So he flew back to the States to attend his father's funeral. Coming from a big Christian family, his dad was a big Christian. I know, as well as I know a lot of you out there know, that there are people, when somebody in the family dies, there's always going to be that that one woman is like, oh, let me pray for you. Oh, your wife didn't come. Oh, she's in. Well, let me just sit down and pray for you. Long story short, when he flew back to Korea, the first thing, it didn't even look like I was looking in the face of a human being because his eyes just seemed to wash over black. Literally. I felt like I was, I don't know, I just didn't feel like I was looking at my husband. He sent me and my 2 children back to the United States with nowhere to go. Nowhere. I bounced from house to house to house with my 2 children while he finished up the things that he had to do in Korea, came back. My name wasn't even the ink hadn't even dried on the divorce papers, and he's married again. So then it didn't stop there. He knew that the best way to ever hurt me. I'm like, you can be with a bitch. I don't give a shit. You can be with any bitch on this because there's a lot of dicks in the world. Lots. But anyway, you can be with anybody on this planet. Just don't fuck with my kids. And that's what he went after. Him and his bitch wife, they went after my daughter. They didn't go after Malachi. I'm assuming it's because Malachi is not his blood. But still, my son didn't deserve that fucking shit, you know? But him and his bitch wife, they went after my daughter, got full custody of her, stated that I was an alcoholic, a drug addict, unstable, and basically just unfit. I haven't had a relationship with my daughter in 3 years. She won't talk to me. She won't return my text messages. At one point, I was blocked. She won't accept anything, any of my requests on social media. And it's been 3.5 years. And I mean, it hurts.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. All right.
I've wanted to take my life a lot over her. But I have my son to live for, who, by the way, is in the Navy. That's my baby, Malachi. Throughout all of this, my son has been my savior. He never left my side, and he just keeps telling me, Mom, you're a good mom. Even though he doesn't have a relationship with his sister or his dad either. It's just one big ball of shit, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa, take the reins.
Thank you for sharing your story, ma'am. I'm so sorry, you know. I have no word. You know, it's very painful, actually. And the hangman. You feel stuck, huh? In limbo. King of Pentacles. He's very bossy, very manipulative. Cares a lot about money, status. Feel like the 10 of Swords, right, Miss Tequila?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of betrayal, a lot of pain.
Yep.
Tears. You're having problems sleeping too, right?
Oh, yeah. I take trazodone in order to go to sleep at night. My prescription is literally right there on the bedside.
Yeah. You're having vivid dreams? Is that what it is?
I always have vivid dreams. Yeah, it's almost like a curse, but my dreams have always been vivid and lucid, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
It bothers you, it triggers you, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You're busy, you're gonna be busy. You stay busy on purpose, huh? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Stay busy on purpose?
Uh-huh.
You see through your side. There's a woman behind you. So you're well protected as well. All right. Mm-hmm. So that's the first thing that I saw when I first saw you. There's a woman behind you. All right.
Now, is this a spirit guide, an Orisha, an ancestor?
Spirit guide. So She won't leave your side. Okay. That's why you have vivid dreams. I want you to get a mojo back, get some basil leaves, you know,
Mm-hmm. I have
get
all of that.
rosemary.
Got that.
Everything has to be in three. Put it in that little bag and put it underneath your pillow. Go to sleep and manifest, ask for guidance. She won't leave you alone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
She taps you sometimes. If you go like this, sometimes that's her. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She hears you when you cry. She's the one who's telling me she keeps herself busy on purpose because you don't want to feel. It's almost like you want the pain to go away and you just don't know how. It's very hard for you to deal with all that pain. Okay. Sometimes you feel like you you just don't know what to do with yourself, and then I don't know if you suffer from panic attacks, but I'm getting that
Oh my
sensation
God.
of anxiety.
Yeah.
So that I feel a lot of anxiety, a lot of anxiety. You sometimes it's hard for you to speak. It's hard for you to speak to be.
I
It's
take
hard.
medication for
Yeah,
anxiety. I do. And Tiffany knows very well that I often fight in my sleep. She knows I often fight in my sleep because of the vivid dreams. And
yeah. I can see through your eyes, Miss Tequila. Your soul is very pure. It's I don't say this lightly, but I could see through your eyes. I saw that woman right behind you as soon as you got in camera. You know, she wants you to know that there's new beginnings for you. Ace of Cups, a lot of love around you. You just don't see it and you don't feel it. It's hard for you to feel love. You're very scared, very scared. All right, let me get a few cards.
I
All
also
right,
like, and this coincides with everything that I've just said. I don't know if there's some sort of a blockage, especially like in my love life because of what I am still going through with my past. But I mean, when you said that I intentionally keep myself busy, you couldn't be more right. Tiffany and I, we usually talk daily, and I'm always telling her, I'm just going to work this weekend. I'm going to work. And she's like, nope, no, you're not. Self care, bitch. And it's just because I'm comfortable if I'm doing something else other than thinking about this.
I want you to do something, and obviously you're gonna have to go get close to the water, to the beach. Okay,
It's easy.
let the water, like if you're going inside the beach and just taking you know, but while you go inside the beach, I want you to manifest everything that you want to leave from your life. Okay, I want you to also, Tiffany has my personal information. I'm also gonna give you a cleansing. Okay,
Okay.
all
Okay.
right. Anybody who has gotten cleansings from me, that I practice Santeria, so my cleansings are everything I do, all my magical, my rituals, everything. I do candles here and there. I do rituals with candles as well. But everybody knows my fat ass loves to smoke. Anybody who's know me, Tiffany, tobacco baby. Or you want to tear somebody up, tobacco baby. So I want to help you that out with the cleansing, with the cleansing. So because there's love coming and of course new beginnings, but you're very confused. You're in a crossroad, very confused. Two of swords, but struck of luck there. So that's good news for you. I get you a surrender card as well. This is just a mini reading. Hit me up. Obviously, when I give you a cleansing, I'm gonna give you a
Mhm.
free reading. I read tobacco,
Okay.
so
Uh-huh.
you'll know.
Okay.
Wow, it hit me hard when I saw the lady. Very, very lovable lady. Very giving, guide. Very, very protective. Very gentle. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
she's a very gentle soul. Keeps you calm. So I want her to give you messages at night. So that's very important because she has a message for you. So that is gonna go through a dream. Okay.
Could it possibly be? I have 7 ancestors that I pray to, 7, and only one of them is female, and that's my grandmother.
Yeah, it's older lady.
She's the only.
So
Could it possibly be her?
yes, she's an older lady, ma'am.
Yeah,
So yes.
and she's my only.
Is there any possibility that you'll send me a picture of her, please?
Yes.
Thank you. So it'll be private. I follow Psychic HIPAA. Whatever we discuss in our readings, it stays with me and you. All right.
Okay.
This is very important for me to tell you. This is an amazing card as well. Surrender to your intuition. All right. So you're very intuitive yourself. Tune in into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So be aware of her. Open your eyes. I want you to do that. It helps you. Also, mugworts. I don't know if she's Tiffany, you told her about mugworts?
She just gave me some today. She just gave me some. She just gave me some today.
Please, this is very important. This is the reason you got this eye, because they want to give you a message, okay? She came through, okay? She came through. I saw her. I'm not crazy. I might be drinking some wine, but I'm a damn witch. So, yeah. So, that's, I love when loved ones come through. I do mediumship, when they come through. I always tell people, if I have a message for you, she wants you to know there's love coming. But she told me straight up, she keeps herself damn busy. So it's always, she's going to give, as soon as you hit the water, the salt water, she's going to give you a message there as well. Pay attention. Surrender to your intuition. That's very important. That's your message. I kid you not. You're very lucky to have her right behind. You're very lucky. I kid you not. She's very protective. Okay, because there's times that I don't know. I'm just. Can I say it? Am I allowed to say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can say whatever you want.
I don't know. You could relate to what I'm gonna say, but sometimes you wonder why you're still here.
Yeah, I do.
So there you go. She's your answer. She said you still got a mission to accomplish, So let me know what happens. I always love updates. Do that. She's going to give you messages, mugworth, as well. I still got to get high on it. Imagine, I could see perfectly imagine what's going to happen with that. Yeah, but,
I have some mugwort. Yeah, I'm going to use that.
Please do that. Surrender to your intuition. Don't forget that I said that, okay?
Okay.
All right, surrender to fear.
What should I have in the mojo bag? The rosemary?
Bay leaves, right?
Bay leaves, yeah.
Okay.
Laurel, it's called in Spanish. The little green.
Laurel.
Laurel. That's right. Ah, your Spanish is cute.
Tequila.
I have a big ass accent. Sorry, Tiffany. I bet you some of the ladies like, get Teresa, damn fucking translator.
Yeah. I should have come on and said, ¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. But hey, listen, you're very intuitive. You're the Queen of Cups. You have a lot of love to give. Love, all that love you have to give it to yourself, okay? Justice will be served. That's something that I want to tell you. Justice will be served, okay? Everything you're gonna see, I'm just gonna start reading because I'm just started it, all right?
Give it to her. Give it to her.
So I don't need cards, as you know, I'm a psychic. 9 months of transformation. I see the death card. There's gonna be 9 months of rebirth. The door is gonna close, another one is gonna open. You're just gonna rebirth. You're gonna feel brand new, okay? And they're telling me justice will be served because they really, really fucked you over. So justice will be served, okay? I need you to open that third eye. Listen, look at me. You're gonna do exactly what we tell you to do. We're gonna do that, okay? You're gonna do this. As soon as you do this, things are gonna come to you, okay? Things are gonna start coming to you. She's gonna be speaking to you in your sleep. I'm getting the fucking chills. Look at that. She's gonna continue coming to you. She's gonna not let you go. She's telling me, I'm not gonna leave her. I'm not gonna leave her. I'm just not gonna leave her. Okay? So that's something that you need to understand. that justice will be served. Okay, no matter what happens, justice will be served. There's gonna be 9 months of transformation. Entering the new year by March next year, you're gonna be in way better place. Keep me updated about that, please. All right,
Oh,
justice will be served, and the truth will come out. Okay, it's called karma. What goes around comes around. All right,
Wow.
so
mm,
Okay,
there you
so
go.
with what she's saying about the truth coming out, justice will be served, you're getting fucked over. The people that fuck you over, it's all going to be exposed. All you got to do is sit back and build that relationship with your grandmother. Feed her.
okay.
Oh
Feed
yeah,
her. Feed
Okay.
her. She's with you every day. Feed her.
When you say
yeah.
feed her,
Get you a
what?
plate of food, like a little saucer, a little
Oh,
plate.
feed. Like,
Yeah, and sit it
okay.
out, maybe light
Yes.
a white candle or a blue candle or even a pink candle and just sit it out for her, talk to her. And don't be surprised if you walk away the next day, there's nibbles on that food. Don't get freaked out because of that. That means
That
that
is
she's eating it.
absolutely
Let sit out a cup of wine or a shot of vodka, whatever it is, water, whatever. Don't be surprised when it's being drank.
Because let
Don't be
me tell you,
surprised.
I'll come back and if I ever die,
right.
your ass gonna have that damn Modelo on my altar, fool.
Oh, you're like Modelo.
And she's gonna be that bitch came and drank the whole shit in one day.
So you
Sorry,
drink.
I just wanted to make you laugh. I swear, I'm not a.
She said
Sorry,
Modelo.
sorry.
I want to drink
Yeah,
some Modelo
Modelo.
with you. Yeah.
I think it was yeah. Tiffany be
Okay.
like, that bitch ate all her fucking brownies. Sorry, Tiffany. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just trying to, cheer you up. Life is good,
I
man.
needed it.
You're very beautiful. Don't forget your beauty. You fucking stop traffic. So I don't want nothing because you do a lot of fucking negative self-talk. Stop it. Stop
Oh
that shit.
my gosh. You
I
know,
can see through your soul. So
you know.
I can see through your soul. So I had to tell you, you're very beautiful, very kind, very generous. You have a great heart. Stop all that bullshit, that fucking negative talk, all that boo-hoo shit. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? I can see
See,
through your eyes, through your soul. You're very transparent. It's amazing when I get to read a soul. There's souls that I straight up say, oh fuck, you know, because I couldn't, I call my whole army. But
mhm.
you're very kind, very generous. But I do want you to stop that negative self. I'm not trying to blast you, by the way. I'm
No,
just,
it's
you
okay.
know, negative
It's
self-talk.
okay.
Bye-bye. No more fucking negative self-talk.
Mhm.
All right. Starting today, no more. Okay. Get your ass in that salt water. Let it rinse you. Manifest. Jemaya is the protector of all witches. She
Yeah.
gives all everything away. Give it to her. All right.
Maya,
Yeah, Maya.
Yemaya.
Yes, ma'am.
Yemaya.
There's a
Yes.
reason.
Maya.
There's a reason I'm sending your ass to the ocean. You'll find out later, and you'll talk to me about it later. Okay.
Okay, I might
All
drive
right.
out there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the ocean.
Your
Um,
ass. It looks like your eyes too. Look at that
I
shit.
just feel
Look
I
like
at
was
that.
saying
taking
the
my
same
damn clothes off. I
Yeah.
swear. You mentioned Yemaya. I'm sorry. I just feel like
I'm
you
used to
mentioned Yemaya. Sometimes you got to give an offering. I'm sorry. It might be kids that
I'm
are
used to
underage watching this. I apologize. I'll save it for Patreon. I'll save it for my Patreon. Because I will be topless doing readings, but I mean not readings, but rituals. When you mention Yemaya, I swear I just want to dance naked and feed her. Like I love
It
Maya.
Yemaya.
runs.
Yes. I
Maya.
had to come up out my clothes right quick. Excuse me.
Teresa, is there anything that I should do in reference to the broken relationship that I have with my daughter, or should I just sit back and
You could do a
like?
lot of spiritual things, but I want you to work on yourself
Mm-hmm.
first. Get
Mm-hmm.
stronger. I always tell people get spiritually stronger, and
Mm-hmm.
then we could do a lot of things. Okay.
She has a sweetening jar that I
Okay.
did in August of 2019. So I have a sweetening jar for her. And I work it sometimes, but then I get frustrated. I'm just like, I just get frustrated, I mean, I miss my daughter. She'll be 16. She'll be turning 16 this year, and I don't know anything about her. She's just now starting to drive. I wasn't there for her to when she started growing boobs or when she started her. I wasn't there, and they don't give me anything. They don't give me photos of her. She's a cheerleader. Nothing. I was a cheerleader, and I had always hoped that I was going to be a coach. Not hoped. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be my daughter's coach. It's going to be great.
Mm.
But I don't know her. My last.
She's very stubborn.
Yeah.
Very stubborn soul. You know why
Yeah.
I send you to the sea, right? Going back to the sea. I know I keep redirecting you to the sea. All right.
Wait,
Tip.
she's
Tiffany is gonna give you my personal information. There's something that I'm gonna ask you to do.
Okay.
So, okay. So that's gonna be very important. So
Mhm.
there's a reason I'm sending you to the sea.
Okay.
There's miracles in the sea, right?
Oh, I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that wholeheartedly. When my parents moved away from California, I was pissed. And I was just a
Right.
child. And I always said, I have to get back. I have to get back to the water. So
Yeah,
now I'm
always
back.
get close to the water. There's answers in the water for you. Actually, she has a message for you. Go find out. Do me
I
that favor, okay?
I will.
She has a lot of messages for you. So there goes your. As soon as you hit the water,
Mhm.
text me. All right,
I
just
will.
text me because I want to know exactly. Because I'm nosy as fuck. I want to know what she told you. Because there's telling me tell her to go to salt water to the ocean. So
Mhm.
there's a reason why I'm sending you there. You know, there's always she's, oh my God, she's kind, she's giving, she's forgiving. Believe me, she's very forgiving. She's amazing, amazing, amazing. She gave her all her hair to my mother, and my mother lost it all. I'm the daughter of Oshun, and everybody who knows Oshun, she loves her hair, and she lost it at one point, and yeah, I gave her all her hair. She's very kind and giving. All right, so
Mhm.
can you
yeah.
okay, before you go, Tika, before you go, I have a question about her daughter. Is there any way you can read the energy and tell her how her daughter is feeling about her?
Yeah, sure.
I'm feeling like that her daughter wants to reach out, but because of the interference from the abusive ex, that's hindering. But tell me if I'm correct.
You mean that asshole? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Sorry.
don't want her to charge that to her,
Let you know.
daughter's own intent, that she's literally being a pawn. And I said this from the beginning, that she's being manipulated by the other forces like the stepmother and the father.
Right. Well, you know what? I gotta say, but then whatever. My hair is a hot mess. Yeah. And do you mind telling me her name, or do you want to give me her
McKaylee.
name?
McKaylee. You want her whole name?
Nah.
McKaylee.
She's very stubborn though. Very fiery
Yeah.
energy. Yeah, she's very fiery. Little firecracker.
She is.
We're going through a lot of life changes. For sure. So that's very important. Sorry, I'm shuffling.
That's okay.
Look at that kitty cat. Oh.
This is a dog.
Oh no, I'm talking about
Are you talking about Shuri? Shuri.
Yeah. Sorry. So cute.
Look at
She's
Shuri.
a bitch.
She's the
Oh, no,
sweetest.
she's not.
She's the sweetest. She is. Shuri is sweet. Okay, you're.
He's probably like, damn witch, Teresa. Hold on. All right.
I'll read them. I'll read them. Oh, that's where the comments are. No wonder I couldn't see them. I'm sorry.
Remember when I told you justice will be served?
Oh, wow. It's the justice card. Oh, wow.
Wands, told you, Page of Wands, very fiery energy. She's thinking a lot. Her dad is not very supportive. Comes reverse. She doesn't see him as being very supportive.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like she suffers in silence. All right. The truth will come out. Ace of Wands.
Yep, it's confirming.
It's confirming some have a truth, new beginnings there. The end of cycles for her as well. Oh, I just, Tequila is not that she doesn't love you. She sees you as the queen of cups. Okay? It's not that she doesn't love you. She sees you as a motherly figure. It's almost like she can't get to you.
Yeah.
It's that. All right. And this hurts her. She's going through a lot of pain. Okay? She's going through a lot of pain. This hurts her a lot. So
She blamed me.
she blames her dad.
Did not. I'm sorry.
She
He blames her dad. Okay? He blames her dad. There's a lot of hope. She's very hopeful. All right. You'll see more changes. Aquarius season. I know and she's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. She's a good student too. She's very particular about her schoolwork. So she's very picky, very
Oh, she's been picky all of her life. God.
very
She's been picky. Oh,
So
God.
they've been lying to her and hiding things from her from the Seven of Swords by a very manipulative, an emperor here, obviously.
Oh.
And look at her. She's tired. She's tired. Four of Swords and Nine of Swords. She's also thinking, do you think about her at night a lot?
I think about her all the time.
The Nine of Swords. She thinks a lot, overthinks a lot. A lot of overthinking. Very intuitive kid. So that's important to know. All right. Wow. Oh shit. Hold on. My cards. So let me get one more card. Wow. Well, Six of Pentacles. Everything is gonna be even out. All right. Even out, balance. You guys need more balance. So I want to do step by step. Let's do the spiritual work first. Let's take care of you first and then move on and move on. But I could guarantee you, and I'm not trying to be cocky, I'm very humble with my readings, that she doesn't hate you. She blames her dad. She's also going through her own turmoil because she gets the Nine of Swords for a little soul to be that confused and that worry. That's not a healthy thing to put your child through, okay? I'm talking about him, not you, Tequila.
Mm-hmm.
So,
is the ex happy in his situation that he wanted in his new marriage, his new life?
is he happy? Your ex
Is
was his
he
wife?
is he happy with the choices that he has made from here? As far as like the divorce, getting remarried, taking my daughter from me, being a fucking asshole, that stuff.
Happy? Let's find out. What
I
is
think
that?
the reason why she's asking is because when he is unhappy, he likes to take it out on people. You know, so she wants to make sure her baby is safe. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Tiffany knows the way. I think she felt like me. She's about to start talking shit. Let me tell her. It's cute, Tiffany. I love you. She's so
I love you
nosy.
too. I love you too.
She's about to talk shit. All right. Oh shit. Is he happy? What's his name again, Miss?
Courtney. Everyone in the comments, I just want you to know I'm reading it. I'm gonna reply to it, but I do want to say thank you for the encouragement. Thank you. Okay. Tiffany is psychic. She is. You are, bitch.
She is. Sure. Oh shit. That shit flew out. Is he happy? You know, it's so sad to see this man because he also sees you like he knows that you're the Queen of Cups, your mom. You want your daughter. You get in the same cards. Look, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. That's a trip. 301, some type of relocation, and the end of cycles.
Wow.
Whoever he's with, she's a very cold bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh,
Tiffany knows. Tiffany.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
oh.
yeah. There's a lot of healing needed. Okay. There's a lot of healing in this circle. All right. He gets very defensive. All right. And remember that I told you that you were going to rebirth. Remember? There's a death card. That's what I always tell people, don't get scared of the death card. Is rebirth.
Oh, I know. Yes. That.
The door closes, another opens. So yeah, there you go. The ending, completion, 10 of Swords, betrayal. This guy is an asshole. He's an asshole. I don't know how else to describe this fool. He's just that. He's just an asshole. He's content, but he's unhappy, but content. You know, I don't know how to describe it, but
oh no. He's complacent.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Tiffany, like it's how people I know what that means. You're in a situationship, you're unhappy, but you don't know how to get out of that unhappiness. So you just stay right there because it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Exactly.
You know what? Surprisingly, that you described it that way of complacency. He used to say that word all the time when we were married, because when he was coercing me, or when he was making me, I don't want to say make me, when he was wanting me to do the things that I did as far as sleeping with other men, he would always say, well, it's because marriages, you get complacent, and if you don't try new things like this, that's what will cause me to cheat. So I was like, okay, we can't become complacent in this relationship. We always have to keep going further and further that way. Used to use that word all the time, fucker. So now he's complacent and unhappy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very, very unhappy.
Wow. Hey, you just remember what she said. In a few months, you're gonna see, karma's gonna come, and you're gonna get justice. Just keep that in mind and go to the river. I mean, not the river.
The ocean. The ocean. Yeah. I got that. I'm doing that.
My ass needs to go to the river. That's another story, though.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Tequila.
Thank you,
I appreciate it.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing.
I'm going to shoot you her information so you'll have it, okay?
Got it.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Love you guys.
I love you too. Thank you. Shaydora, it's your turn, baby. It's your turn. It's your turn. Shaydora? Hi, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for
Okay.
being patient. Thank you
Oh
so
no,
much.
of course. Of course. I'll be respectful. Hi. I just want to say
Hi.
hi first, then I'm gonna go off because I'm probably gonna cry. Okay.
Okay.
So I need to know. Okay, remember when I told you I was trying to get back close with my grandma
Uh-huh.
and I made the honey jar and everything? And it was going great, you know what I mean? It, like we
Mm-hmm.
were cuz I'll give you a little background. Okay, so the her husband is very controlling. Okay, he molested my mother when she was younger. My grandmother did not believe my mom,
Is this your
and
mom's
so
birth dad? Shador, is this your mommy's birth dad or her stepdad?
her stepdad.
Okay.
Okay, so he met my grandmother when she was 13 and he was 18 and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure that says a lot. And so they ended up doing that, and you know, he ended up molesting her. Nobody believed her except for my mom's side of the family. They did, but my grandmother pushed away everybody for him. And she went away. She lived in Corpus for a while, and that's where they were born and everything. And they moved to Houston, where we are now, and ended up raising my mom and everything down here. Well, she pushed her family away for him. And when I was growing up, you know, I was always looking at him like Pawpaw, but nobody would ever leave me alone with him. Like, I couldn't be alone with him or anything. And I always wondered why, what was going on. Then I found out when I got a teenager what he did to my mom. And if we didn't accept him, then my grandmother would push us away. And so, you know, we just faked it. You know, my mom faked it. We all faked it. And just to make her happy, you know what I mean? And so, so then, you know, he's always separating us. And and he's always starting things and just lying and very manipulative and always in her ear and everything like that. Well, fast forward to this year, you know, we've had problems on and off with him and everything, you know, with her dropping us and just nothing to do with us because of him, and him making up all kinds of lies and cheating on her and stuff. I mean, she just acts like she's so blind to everything. And we try our best because we want her to stay in our life, but you know, it is what it is. And so fast forward, she had a stroke the day after Thanksgiving of 2020 last year, and I was there. He called me instead of calling the ambulance, called me to come over there so I can look at her and say, yeah, call the ambulance. Like, what are you doing? And so I called the ambulance. The ambulance came and got her, and she stayed in the hospital for like a week. And all my family came down and was consoling him and everything like that, you know, just trying to be there, waiting on her to get out because we can't go visit anyone because of COVID. So she's in there by herself in an incubator, you know, and hooked up to everything. And then she ended up getting out, but she needed help. So I was there, you know, I was like, I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to take care of you. And I'm in school. And so I have a 4-year-old. And so I've been like, you know, and then I go to school and then I take care of my grandma, you know, I've been doing
Right.
all of it. And I love my grandma, you know, and even though she always screws me over, but I still care. So after that, you know, coming up this now, you know, I got her healthy and everything, and we got her up to par. And I like I said, I was there cooking, cleaning, making sure she was good, taking medicines, you know, giving her medicines and taking her to the doctors and everything. And he didn't want to do anything. He didn't even want to take her to the doctor because he said he didn't understand what the doctors were saying. I'm like, what, dude? Like, what are you doing? And so my mom moved in. My mom got into some trouble, but she got out of jail, and she was like really concerned about my grandmother. And my mom went over there and she was taking care of her and everything. But then my grandfather had a problem with that. He didn't want her over there. So he ended up kicking my mom out. My mom was fine with that. She just wanted to make sure her mom was okay. But then my grandmother literally pushed her away and treats her like crap. But my mom still does stuff for her, you know? And then my brother was helping her for a while, but then he got in the way again and pushed her away. Pushed him away. I mean, like he starts arguments, you know, he's very controlling, manipulative, just all that, you know what I mean? And then he's a molester at that. So I mean, we don't even like you, man. But the only reason we're trying to stick in there is for her. You know what I mean? But I don't even understand why we're doing that. It's just ridiculous. So then coming up, it comes to me. I'm the only one that she hadn't pushed away yet. Then boom, we get into an argument because she wants me to basically have a good relationship with him, but because of everything that has been going on, I don't want to involve myself with that. I don't want to be around that. I don't want my energy to correspond with his. I don't want any part of that. I made her self-love. I made her a love jar. I made her protection stuff. You know, he calls me the devil. I'm into hoodoo and I am into spirituality. So I'm into devil shit. That's what he says. I don't want she's into devil. So, you know. And then you know, he doesn't even like the smell. He's a freaking being or something. I don't know. He's just a bad entity. And I want to know what do I have to do? Like recently we got into an argument because I was paying her insurance, my insurance and everything because my insurance is cheaper to be with them, which I've been with them for 3 years now. So he got upset because I haven't, my family, I'm telling you, he's controlling because me and my fiance and my kid don't come over there as we used to do because I don't want to involve me and my family in that mess. You know, I take care of her still, but I'm not gonna, you know, no, we're not gonna come over there and hang out just because to hang out. No, I'm here for my grandma, take care of her. She doesn't even want me around because I don't talk to him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what am, you know, I'm like, what? You're mad because of that? So anyway, she dropped me off the insurance and I had to, because of your road opener, I got an apartment. We got a new apartment. Thank you for that. I forgot to let you know about that. So
I'm glad.
thank you. No, thank you. Okay. So we got our apartment. We paid all our bills up and stuff for the next 2 months. And then boom, she drops me off the insurance and says, because he doesn't want me on there anymore. And so I'm going to drop you. I said, okay. And I said, okay, yes, ma'am. And I got off the phone. And then I told her that I couldn't even, we were supposed to go to Corpus Christi on Monday because my cousin passed away 3 days ago. And so we were supposed to go down there and I was supposed to take her. But because I'm in this situation, I had to come off of extra money. And now I'm down to like $100. I can't go down there. You know what I mean? She wants me to pay for the rental car, the hotel and all that stuff. And I'm like, I'm down. I don't have anything. So she went back and told the family that I got mad at her because she dropped me from my insurance and I didn't want to take her down there to Corpus Christi. So everybody thinks that I'm a bitch. And it's like, I can't win for losing, you know, I'm trying to heal myself and do all this, but she's steady, like, letting him get in her head. I mean, she's like so mean now. When I tell you she's not even the same woman from last year. She's so different. And she does whatever he says. I'm pretty sure if she was like, you know, let's move to a whole nother, if he was like, let's move to China, she gonna go. And she's gonna say fuck us like she already did.
Your grandmother is being physically and emotionally abused.
Yeah,
He's hit her
I was
before.
there when I was little. He has hit her. He has beat her. Okay, he has did all
Spirit
that. He is
says
the
it.
evil man.
Yeah, Spirit's telling me that he's beaten her before, and she's scared. She's so scared.
And I have to,
Yeah.
like, I've tried to get her out so many times, but she
She
doesn't want
says
to
that.
listen to me.
She feels trapped. She gets automatically the 8 of Swords, ma'am. Shadora.
Mm-hmm.
So she's very trapped, okay? She feels trapped, all right?
Like,
So
what do
that's
I
not,
do? Can I help her? Is there anything else?
Five of Swords. Mentally conflicted here. A lot of mental conflict with her. Right? Let's see what else I got. Justice. Balance is needed there. She's gonna eventually. You're nervous. Huh. Sleepiness.
I have bad anxiety.
Okay, we
Yeah,
can
I
feel the
can tell.
energy. You're nervous, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so sad that a lot of people today have been getting the Ten of Swords. Look at your
Yes.
grandma's in pain. Pain. Sadness, Four of Cups. Wow. He's very defensive too. So very
Yeah.
defensive. He lies a lot and hides a lot of stuff. Steals
Yes.
from her too, okay? He steals
Oh
from your
my
grandma. So
Wow.
he steals from her. So that's important to know.
He got a bunch of bitches. He's a trick. He's a trick. He's the type of dude that tricks off money for attention with other women, and the money's coming from your grandmama.
Yeah.
Oh my
And the
God.
cycles.
He's a trick. Your grandfather's a trick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Your grandma
knew
feels in limbo. The Hangman limbo. It's a sad situation. Look at the devil. Look at, you see that red one there? The lovers? It's supposed to be the lovers. Look at this shit. He has a lot of, he has another relationship also.
Oh yeah.
The devil on
Me
the
and my
top.
brothers knew.
Wow, really?
With the devil on top of it.
Hmm.
Six of Pentacles, money, evenness. Wow. Morning, when I saw the lovers, I saw that on top of the I'm gonna go back to this. See the lovers? You see that little dark angel there on top of it? Yeah. He's cheating on her. Yeah. Caught my attention. Usually the lovers is a connection, but not in this case. He's a cheater with the Seven of Swords. He's been doing a lot. He's been doing it for a long time with the Nine of Pentacles. It's a long-standing energy there. And the Seven of Wands tells me that he's very defensive. Fights a lot, bickers. Right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
The
Picks
reason
on her
why
for
I
no
see
reason.
the devil. Does he drinks a lot? Does he has bad habits, codependency? There's a reason why I saw look at the devil. Why did I say that?
And he gambles.
He drinks a lot.
He drinks every night.
Gambles. Does he gamble?
Yeah.
I've never seen him like gamble, but I don't know. He's so sneaky. I'm telling you, he's so sneaky.
Yeah, he got the Seven of Swords. He's a sneaky liar, cheater. He's a thief. That motherfucker steals. There's a reason I saw the devil. I'm sorry. I keep going back to the devil. He has high codependency, so he's a drinker. I'm not tripping. Because I saw that devil like on the top of the lovers. I visioned the devil. So your grandma is very sad. Look at this. Very sad. The Five of Cups here. The Ten of Wands. She's been going. She has. Oh, it's like the Ten of Wands is like carrying a lot on your back, a lot of stress, a lot of shit. Oh, it's her back. It's just her neck hurts all the time, and she's been thinking. But this is hopeful. She's been thinking. The Two of Wands. She's been thinking. It's almost like she wants to leave. So yeah, and you know what? The Six of Swords. She wants to leave her past behind.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, she's been trying on. Oh my gosh.
So Yeah, that's very important. She's decide her heart desires, but she fears him a lot. She steals from her. So check on her bank account. She's a thief. See, I kid you not. I cannot be wrong about this. I'm gonna be cocky as fuck.
Oh my God.
3 of Wands relocation. She wants to leave the fuck out of there.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. She just could never talk to me around him. She always has to have me on speaker whenever she's around him. I have to talk out loud.
Weird, because she always says everything is fine. Look at this card.
Yes, she does. Yes.
Look at this. That's what she gets. Everything is fine, but nothing is fine.
Nothing.
Look at this. You see the card?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
My poor
Nana
Nana.
says she want to leave, but don't want to be alone. That's not true. It's not about loneliness. It's about being scared, and it's about being scared because this man is stealing her money, threatening her. There's a lot of threats. I see him holding her neck as well. So
oh my gosh.
That's important.
Okay.
So it's not about her feeling lonely. She was strong once upon a time, right, man?
Yes, she was. She was a strong woman. Worked every day. That's where I get my work ethic from. I worked. I mean, I'm telling you, she loves to go out and laugh and everything, but no, not anymore. And when I tell you it's
until
down.
she met this man who makes her miserable. Look at all those overwhelming feelings that she has over this connection. Yeah, I'm so sorry, man.
Oh my God.
There's now I'm gonna, I always tell people there's things you can do magically, obviously. Tiffany knows that too.
What do I have to do? I will do anything that I have to do.
Have you looked on my channel at my breakup spell?
No, well, I haven't looked at that one because I wasn't planning on breaking anybody up. But if I have to break his ass, I'm breaking his ass up for real.
Because he's beating her. That spell, I normally wouldn't. I wouldn't warrant you to do a breakup spell like if your dude left you for another woman or you want the neighbor's husband. Yeah, but if this man is choking out your grandmother and he's beating her and stealing her money and tricking it off on hoes across town, you need to break that relationship up. That's a form of protection. Go on my channel and look up my breakup spell.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else that I could? Can I do anything else? I'm like so pissed right now because I knew everything. I knew this was happening. I knew it. It's this one bitch named Danielle that his bitch ass is over there working with at the fucking Lubies or whatever. And, he's been over there. Supposedly they only smoke some weed together, but I know damn well they wasn't over there smoking. No.
Okay, no. He's fucking Danielle.
Yes.
And he's using Viagra. Yeah, he's using Viagra because his dick is kind of low. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they couldn't even have another child. And he always said that it was because of my grandma.
No. Here's the thing. Danielle is innocent. You can't blame her. He's the trick.
No, I'm not at all.
He's the trick. He's tricking money off on her, which has her nose wide open.
Oh, yes, of course.
So the money he's getting is not all his money. It's your grandmother's money too. He's stealing from her to be a trick. So break them up.
Can I put them in a jar?
No, you don't have to, because guess what?
Oh, his name. I can say. You want me to type his name in the chat thing? I can. There you go.
You can handle that, or you could tell me. I mean, as long as I get it, baby.
There you go. And do you need me to do anything? Do I need to put some hot foot powder or somewhere or anything?
Nope, because your grandmother might step in it and you don't want to drive her away from you. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I got it right here.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
He's a trick.
Yeah.
He's a womanizer. He has issues. Like, he loves women's attention, even if he got to pay for it. And he has paid for pussy in his past. I don't know if he's paying for it now. But you might want to ask Teresa if he's paying for the pussy right now. Now,
I want to know. Teresa, tell me, please.
Teresa.
Please.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so pissed.
Oh, I got his ass right here. Yeah, I got you, motherfucker. He shouldn't be choking her out.
No. She just
Yes,
had a fucking stroke.
But he
yes, he
gets
is.
mad.
Oh my
The
god.
sun card is a yes. So yes, he's paying for
Okay.
pussy.
He's getting mad because she be like, no, I don't want to give you my money. And it's all about money is why they're arguing.
Oh
And
yeah.
then yep, 5 of Wands argument. So yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn, that shit came out through. Yes. Paying for
Wow.
that.
Okay.
That's
I'm
shit.
so oh my gosh. Okay. So that's it. I just need to do the breakup spell.
Yep.
And you already put his ass in the jar.
He's right here in my collective jar for the nights.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
You
everything.
are welcome. And you keep us posted on the progress. When we come back, feel free to tap in to let us know how he is thoroughly being fucked up.
Yes, ma'am. I will. I promise.
Because there's no excuse to how old is your grandmother?
She just turned 59.
And he's choking out a 59-year-old woman who just had a stroke?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
He's beat her in the past, right?
Yes, I was there when I was a little girl. It was this one traumatic time where I walked in because I used to live with them, and my grandma, he had her on the couch straddled up, like trying to choke her, and she kicked him in his growing area, and he fell. And then she took me and grabbed me, and we ran down the street to this corner store, and we hid in the back with all the storage supplies and stuff. And the store owner kept us there, and he busted in the store and was like, "Where the fuck they at?" And the store owner was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of my store." And then after that, my mom came and picked us up. And then, like, literally not even an hour, he called my grandma while we were in the car with my mom and was like, "I'm on my way to Corpus. I'm going to live with my mom. I'm so sorry, this and that." And she took him back the next day. We literally, not even the next day, that night, we were there back at the house with him. And I always tried to block it out in my head, but I could never do that. And I remember, like, he used to cuss her out, call her all kinds of names and stuff. And one time we moved into this house and I heard a big smack, like a huge smack. I walked downstairs and my grandma was on the floor and she was like, "Go back upstairs, go back upstairs." And he started yelling at me, telling me to get my bitch ass upstairs and all that shit like that. And after that, I tried to block that out, but I remember that.
How old were you?
I was the first time at the corner store situation, that was when I was like 7. And then when that happened, when he smacked her down, I was 12. No, I was I was 11 years old. And then it was another time when he kicked me out when I was living there when I was 17, but he kicked me out because I was trying to defend her because he went in her room and started literally cussing her out while she was asleep. She was sleeping. She wasn't doing anything, calling her all kinds of motherfuckers, you bitch, and all this, and cussing her out, yelling at her. And I walked in and I was like, "Leave her alone. Leave her alone." And then he turned around and he was like, "You get the fuck out. You get your shit and get the fuck out of my house," and all this shit like that. And at that time, I had a little puppy, and I picked up my puppy. Well, the puppy that my grandmother paid for. And then he told me to put the damn dog down. And he was walking up to me, and I put her down. And then he was cussing me out. I was cussing him out. I've never been afraid of his ass. I've always cussed his ass out. I don't have time for your bullshit. And they don't like that. That's why the family thinks that I'm so rebellious and all this shit like that. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. After that, I never went back to that house. I never went there to live. I never went there to live. I never went there. I stayed there only for her.
Okay, I'm just finna let you know before you go, and I'm just finna keep it a buck because that's the only way I know how to be. Is that he's been hitting your grandmother for a long time before you even came along, and your mama can tell you more.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ask your mama. He didn't just wake up one day and beat her when he was with you when you were 7. He has a pattern of behavior of hitting her. Mm-hmm. Talk to your mama, baby, but we gonna work it out. And I need you to keep me posted because I'm finna fuck his world up.
Thank you.
Okay.
I really appreciate it.
Okay. Thank
All
you for
right.
tapping in, and you keep us posted, okay?
Keep us
Thanks, guys.
posted.
I really thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Teresa. It's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. How you beat an elderly woman who had a stroke? I'm gonna work his ass.
He needs his dick cut off. You know what my theory behind that?
Yeah. Hi, Lorena.
La Reina.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm still alive. How are you guys?
We're good. Talk to us. What's going on with you?
I miss so many live and I miss y'all.
Thank you.
You know, after my son passed, I was like, I keep the phone away. So that's why I miss your live. But I go back and listen to them. You know, I listen to you and I seen Teresa is on board for 3 lives now that I missed. So I'm on tonight.
Okay, well, thank you very much for tapping in. How may we help you tonight? Do you have a domestic violence story?
Uh no. I don't. I just think it's coming, but I just wanted to ask a question
Okay.
about my my partner have sort of a anger problem, I would say.
Okay.
But he always, I mean, it seems like he always went out of himself when he's having that problem. He's just like, this is not him at all. He will scream. We have a counter in the kitchen, and it would slam his hands on the counter, but then few minutes after it would walk away and be like, I'm so sorry, I know I shouldn't be doing that, and yada yada. I'm trying to control this, I'm trying to not being doing that. But I mean, sometimes I got scared. I'm wondering, like, if it's gonna be a story after I got shot or after I got, hurt or something. So I'm at the point now that he's not in the house. Um, but I miss him. I don't miss the
Okay. Okay.
screaming, but I miss him. And I try to, because there's a time that we were talking about sweeten jar and stuff like that. I do not want to do that if, like, I don't want to manipulate the person. Like, if it's him, I rather like trying to do something for me to just let him go.
Understood. You want to know. Okay, and that's really good that you don't know if you should sweeten this relationship. Is it worth sweetening? Is that what you're saying, baby?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I don't want to sweeten it. And this is like, if it's the person, I don't want to just manipulating something that this is the
Right.
person. I probably be better off or finding something better.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm right, if I heard right. You say that at times he loses his temper, right? He starts
Yes.
talking shit.
Yes.
Okay, so I heard right.
Okay.
It's
Are you
every
scared of
time, like, and
are
it's
are you
every time.
scared of
It just
him?
it just I do, at a point, yes, because the way that he would turn to blackout, like, um you never know what somebody can do. And when I say, when he's slamming his hands on the counter and stuff like that, I could be not too far away, and all I could think is about, what if there's a knife, what if there's a gun, because he's like, he's in the military. So
Hmm. Okay. You have the floor, Teresa.
You know, that's it. Just to tell you, Reina, that's a form of abuse. He's
It
angry,
is.
talking shit. So we need to. I just need to keep it real. that's abuse. Okay, first of all,
Yeah.
he might not be putting hands on you yet, you know, but he will.
Mm.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm. And he always, because for him, that's not the first time I keep him away from my house. Like I would say for him to go, he will go, but then he'll say, I will never hurt you, you know that. It's just like my temper. I'm getting better and this and that, but I'm the person looking at you, you're not getting any better, so it's a bit scary because I have kids in the house, and if you can lose your temper on me, I don't know if my children do something what can happen.
just by
So
your children witnessing that he loses his temper with you, that's not good.
no,
That's not good.
my children never witnessed that. Thank goodness they never witnessed that ever since we like those are our children, first of all, but they never witnessed us having to. That's the thing. I have to always hide to have a conversation with him because I know how it will turn out.
So,
Okay.
you want me to tell you he's gonna actually do it, or do you want me to tell you what's next? Keeping it real.
Keep it well. I
Sorry.
I don't like recording. Keep it well.
Oh, you should have. Sorry. Sorry, Tiffany. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, no. Ay, 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 mujer. Why would you want a person like that, first of all? Let me just keep it fucking real, sweetheart. La reina, right?
Sí,
Yeah.
dímelo directo.
Directo. ¿Para qué quieres a una persona así, en primer lugar? I'm telling her, why would she want a person like that anyways, you know? Te voy a leer, te voy a cumplir, te voy a decir si este hombre va a tocarte o si no te va a tocar, ¿ok? Es lo único que te voy a decir. I'm just telling her that I'm going to tell her the truth, that I'm going to tell her this man will hit her or not. Voy a guardarme mis opiniones personales para mí, soy muy profesional. I'm telling her, Tiffany, that I'm going to just keep it my professional, I'm very, very, very professional. My personal opinion, I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to answer your questions because that's what I'm here for. And y'all know I have a big ass mouth. So, vamos a ver, Reina. Because, lo primero que te quiero decir es que tú no necesitas una relación así, Lo extrañas. I know the love is real, whatever the shit bullshit. You dick whip. That's what you are. Your ass just dick whip. It's just funny because this is not the first time he does it with someone. He's very manipulative. Es bien manipulador ese hombre, Pero vamos a ver si te va a tocar.
Sí.
That's the last thing we want. Yes or no, we only that. No se va a componer ese güey. ¿Para qué nos vamos a hacer tontas? That fool's not gonna get it fucking together. He's gonna get the 7 of Wands. I love this Spanish and English reading. I like this shit. 7 of Wands. El 7 de bastos. No se va a componer, mi amor. No se va a componer ese hombre. Va a seguir alegando, va a seguir frustrado. Él tiene traumas de su pasado. Su niñez fue muy, muy dura. He has I'm telling her, guys, that his childhood was tormented. Tiene mucho de trauma, pero es trabajador. I mean, the guy is hardworking. No es huevón. Es una persona muy inmadura, very immature. So that's important for you to know.
Eso es verdad. Eso es verdad. Es como un niño él.
Yeah, so es muy inmaduro, very immature guy. He's like a kid, Tiffany. This fucker is like a kid. If he doesn't get that fucking popsicle he wants, he throws a fucking fit.
Eso es. Eso mismo.
Yeah, he throws a fucking fit. He's like a fucking kid. Pero sabes que by the way, he's gonna get sick. Four of Swords, very tired. He's gonna get sick. That's not very good news. Se va a sentir, maybe he'll calm his ass down. Karma's a bitch, right? For talking all that shit. pero te tiene muy frustrada, estás, overthinking, estás pensando mucho. 9 de espadas es cuando no puede dormir uno en la noche, estás desesperada. Eso, tú tienes que calmarte, okay? Just calm your butt down. Just go with the flow, because lo que necesitas es dejar tu pasado atrás with the 6 of Swords. There's the truth coming out, honey bunny. So van a ver muchas verdades, the Ace of Wands, okay? So eso te va a abrir los ojos. Open your eyes to the reality, right? Let me get one more card. Oh, yes, right, Gypsy girl. Trabaja mucho, though. For Pentacle, tiene corto el dinero, le va a hacer falta dinero, ¿ok? So, eso sí le hace falta un poco de dinero. Necesita ahorrar ese hombre. Ok, that's important
bueno,
to
a mí
know.
no me importa porque a él no me da dinero tampoco.
No, es muy codo porque no tiene dinero. I'm just keeping it real. No tiene mucho dinero, pero está sufriendo dinero. Estás confundida en el amor, el 7 de copas, no sabes exactamente lo que tiene que hacer. Va a seguir de abusivo el canijo, va a ser muy abusivo, pero you got everything that it takes. Tú has tenido un pasado muy, muy duro también. Eres Pentacles, eres muy fuerte de carácter tú también. But you got all it takes to move on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
I do. I just it's just the kids, and we yeah, I do want to be there for my children, but yet I know I can't be there for my children by myself, because eso es lo que yo estoy haciendo ahora. Yo estoy la mamá, yo estoy el papá también, él está ahí.
Did I hear just right that you cannot be with your kids by yourself?
No.
Oh, okay.
I told you I can't be with my kids by myself,
Oh,
because
puedes
I'm the
estar
mom
tú
of
sola,
that.
puedes criar a tus hijas sola. Okay, that's good. That's good news. Because you know what? He has accountability problems. The 9 of Wands, he never takes accountability for his actions. Rarely does he does. Se pone muy a la defensiva. Siempre está buscando un problema. He
De verdad
always hallucinates.
es el problema. Siempre está buscando problema él, siempre.
Sí, siempre es muy problemático, es muy defensivo, habla puras pendejadas, no sabe lo que está diciendo, es un hombre muy inmaduro, le necesita madurar, es lo que le llamamos es una pérdida de tiempo. He's like a fucking kid. You want a fucking man, you don't want a fucking kid. Siempre le has dicho eso a las mujeres. Sí, tiene un hombre. He needs to
21 años con él. Ahora no, ya estoy muy cansada.
He's like a fucking kid, I swear. He's like a fucking kid. He has no shame, no accountability. No toma responsabilidad de sus acciones. Es muy estúpido para hablar. Todo lo que sale de su pinche boca es una babosada.
¿Sí?
He's always complaining about life.
Lo conozco.
Does he have dick issues?
Does he have dick issues?
Mm-hmm.
He do? Because his dick don't get hard.
I told you, he's a whole problem, okay? He's a whole problem, but sometimes I feel so bad. Like, I feel bad sometimes I also don't know what to say to my kids, and so I'm just there, when you're just there.
Reina,
tired.
Reina, ¿te puedo preguntar algo? Tiffany acaba de preguntar si tiene problemas de erección.
Dirección, sí.
She said yes. She has a dick problem. He has. Sorry.
Is he frustrated because he's frustrated because his dick don't get hard?
Yo tengo que pensar en otra cosa, como a veces yo pienso en cosas malas para estar con él porque él no puede.
Wow, Tiffany. She said that he can, perform.
Is that where the cause of his frustration is coming from because his dick don't work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep, that's right. That's right. He's got too
He's
much.
like a big ass kid. Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, 44 is confused. 44, his dick don't work, so he's frustrated.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, how's his mouth game? Can he make up for it?
Mm, his mouth is good. He's like my lesbian partner. His mouth is good.
Oh well, fuck it. It is what it is. I'm not a man. Ooh, gosh, shit.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, pero no va a cambiar. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. He's not gonna change. He's still gonna be angry. He's still gonna
No,
be
no,
bitching.
no es que yo pienso que iba a cambiar, pero yo necesitaba escuchar algo, ¿sabe? De los espíritus o algo que yo no sé, porque a mí no me, I don't want to be there no more, you know? I can't do
You're
better.
tired?
I
Shit, not
tried.
even my spirit guys wanna. Sorry, sorry. I don't know, Tiffany. Do you have something to help her? Because I can't. I'm honestly.
Um, have you tried to is it worth saving? Because if it's not worth saving, there's really no point. I think she should do road opener work to get free. If and so she can find a man whose dick works. So he can break her back.
Yeah.
Everybody needs their back broke at least once in a while. I mean, it's been a while for me.
Girl. Let's not go there. My back hasn't been broken in a long time, fool. I'm
Man,
sorry, Tiffany. TMI. Ooh, got red.
where's Hawaiian Boo? He in here? Never mind. I'm sorry, Hawaiian Boo. I'm sorry.
Mira, Reina, lo que tú ocupas es como ella dice, haz una vela de abre camino si quieres estar libre. Yo la verdad no me dedico a eso, yo no puedo ayudarte, desafortunadamente, unfortunately, I don't really have any spiritual advice for that. He's, unless you want to use Viagra and shit. But other than that, está canijo. Su carácter es de frustración, más bien, porque también viene de un pasado muy, muy amargo. I'm so sorry. I mean, the guy is not a demon. That's what I want to. He's not a demon. He's just an asshole. There's a difference between a demon and an asshole. I always tell people that. But he has a lot of trauma. He does, Reina. He's been through a lot since he was younger. I do feel bad for the poor soul. I mean, his dick doesn't work, and then he has a harsh past. That's some fucked up shit. Está cabrón, como decimos los mexicanos, Reina. Le está diciendo Tiffany, viene de un pasado muy malo, tiene muchas frustraciones, tiene muchas tramas de su niñez. Todavía eso, y luego su órgano no le funciona. Es muy triste, pero ahora sí que está canijo, como decimos los mexicanos, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí. Ya no sé ni qué decirte porque está cabrón, como decía mi mamá, está cabrón. Yeah, it's a hard call, Viagra. So it's a hard decision.
Bueno,
So,
ya yo sé qué yo voy a hacer.
sí, muy buena suerte, Reina, de verdad. Gracias por compartir tu historia con nosotras. Esperemos que no se vuelva más violento. Va a seguir peleando, okay? He's going to keep fighting with you. So that's something that you should expect.
Yeah, he's always fighting with me. It's just like
Yeah,
you
but
never can win. Like he's always right in everything, and if you say different, that's the explosion. It's like he's always ready to fight, and he's always ready to say sorry. He's always ready to come back. And I mean, there's so many come back in 21 years. There's so much I
a long fucking
can say.
time.
Yeah, we just lost our first. Like we had a 20 years old son that just died, and just at the funeral, like he exploded in the car on me. Like no, it came out of nowhere. Like I was like, wow. in that particular day, it's not. It's and ever since it's been a month now, and ever since I can't really go back to 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 forgive or thinking about forgiving, because it was the he was a worst day of my life, and you blew on me. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah,
But
he's an asshole. So I think you know what to do. You're a very strong woman. I think you know what's the right thing to do.
yeah, I
Ya no le
understand.
aguantes más. It's
I
not worth
so
it.
many times I things to him. I wanna really sour his ass and do things, but I mean, my children. That's the thing. My children. I don't want my children to have to help him because of what I do, and I really. That's the thing. I'm like, is it worth doing anything to him anyway?
Is it worth doing anything to him? Hmm.
I wouldn't.
No.
Just clean break, walk away.
Yeah, me too. Just walk away. I wouldn't bother. His dick don't already work. What's the worst that can happen?
Oops, sorry.
Not do anything to him. It's for my children also are his children, because something can be generational, and I don't want that for my children.
Right.
And
Right.
so I can just, like, but I don't want to have anything to do with him because of kids or any bullshit like that. That's why I stay so long for my kids to grow up. But my last one is now 15, so I really have a good 5 years to go if I want to wait. And I can't do that no more. It's really not what I want to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
nowhere is it written that you have to deal with that just because you have children, baby.
Hmm.
You don't have to put up with that
uh
bullshit just because you have kids.
Yeah. After my son passed, I was that's what I'm taking. I'm like, I'm ready. It's okay. Like, the kids are not that small anyway. They can talk to their dad if they want to. They can do their things, and I can do my own things, because I really need, like, especially having sex. It's something that I haven't had in my life forever
Mm, me either, but I understand.
now. You just have you choose to do that.
Right. It's not,
I'm
yeah.
right there with y'all.
Okay. Mauve, Marlise, you're next up, baby. Mauve, Marlise, you're next up.
Thank you, guys, and I appreciate all you do. And Teresa, thank you so much. Gracias, muchísimas gracias.
No, gracias a ti por reunirte a nuestro
Besos,
live.
besos, besos,
Gracias.
cariño.
Oh, gracias. Muchas gracias. Pórtate bien, ¿ok? Cuídate.
I really appreciate that. I swear, the dick really needs to work. But hey,
Fucking Tiffany.
I'm saying, Mauve, Marlise.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi, baby.
hi.
Can you hear us? You were on mute. Can you hear us?
Oh,
Hi.
can you hear me now?
We can sure hear you. You coming in loud and clear, baby. Talk to us.
Okay, so how can I start this? So I'm 22 years old. I'm a college student. I'm a senior.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Congratulations.
So about 3 years ago, I moved far, about 5 hours away from home, and it was to get away from like my family situation that was going on. The first year I moved, I was sexually abused by a group of, like, I had a group of friends, and a guy in that friend group sexually abused me. And I didn't tell my parents about this. And I didn't tell my mom about this because we don't have a good relationship.
Okay.
I told my friend group, a group of girls, and they were taking the side of the guy who did it, I guess because they knew them longer. I was basically told, oh, well, you don't want to do it because it's going to ruin his career, you know, or it's going to ruin his like life. So my sophomore year, when I was there, I had to leave and come back home because I felt ostracized out of that group. They wouldn't talk to me anymore. It was kind of weird just being around them. And I never told my mom about this because we don't have a good relationship. Like, she's verbally abusive, and this has been like my entire life. Me and her don't have a good relationship. When I was around 15, her and my dad got a divorce. My dad's a pastor. He's been a pastor. I'm a PK. I don't really know how this problem started, but one day, all I remember is that my dad hit my mom. And she's always been the type to, like, you know, take his money, go gambling, and without telling him, he never liked that stuff. And then he came and told me that they were going to get a divorce, but they were still living together. I don't know how that works out. That goes on for a couple of months. And then we're coming home. They're in an argument in the car. They get out the car. I go inside the house, and my dad ends up choking my mom. And that's when they actually decide to separate. My mom took some money from my grandmother, and my dad was mad about that, telling her that she had to pay my grandma back. There was a lot of court cases going on. I was pulled out of school to go to court because my mom thought it was necessary for me to be there. And I never knew what went on in that situation. And my dad, he was like, yeah, it's your mom. She's verbally abusive. She's all this. I know she was abused in her past relationship. And I've known she's always been kind of hostile towards everyone around her. But I feel like me and her will never have a good relationship. And it's towards the point where something that trivial has happened in my life and my mom doesn't even know about it because I can't speak to her. She has said things to me. She would say, like, I don't know if this is normal, but if I go out the house in shorts, she'll be like, oh, well, somebody's gonna rape you, believe me. So I can't tell her that because she's gonna be the first one to blame me, saying that I've done something, and I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have a relationship with her.
Okay, when you were sexually assaulted, this was by a classmate at your school, right? At your college?
Yes.
Okay, did he rape you or did he try?
He was touching me and I couldn't get him to stop touching me. And the next day this was after a party, by the way. The next day I told my friend about it and I was like, yeah, he did that. And she was like, well, that sucks. Do you want to go to a new party? Or like she was trying to get me to go to another party. Like I had no type of support around me at all.
Yeah, they weren't your friends.
Yeah.
They weren't your friends. They weren't your friends. So you ended up returning back to school. Do you see him on a regular basis? Is he still there?
No, I moved to another school without telling my mom why. I just moved closer to home because I just felt so lonely there because everybody knew him.
Good. Okay, and your mom's relationship has been strained. What about you and your daddy?
Me and my dad have an okay relationship, but I feel like he doesn't take accountability for the things that he's done to my mom. From choking her and hitting her, like one day he said, oh, I should have done more than choke her. Like he was actually hinting at killing her. They're separated, of course. He's remarried. This is his third marriage because right after during the divorce with him and my mom, he married my first stepmom. They didn't work out. Then he remarried my next stepmom. So, yeah.
Your dad's really abusive. He has two faces. He hides behind the church face, and then when he's a different person when he gets outside of the church face.
Most definitely.
Go ahead, Teresa.
I mean, heartache here, huh?
Yeah.
Heart is broken over this situation. You know what? I was gonna pull this. I was gonna put it back in my deck because but I'm gonna leave it out. I'm gonna go with my intuition. I tend to do that. I'll put the cards back, shuffle them. Your dad is a very lusty man as well. The Emperor and the Nine of Cups. Cheated on your mom.
That's what she was saying. She always said that he was cheating, but he always denied it.
No, he did. Cheated on her. Always lived separate lives. Pretended that he was busy, making the money, business, whatever he was doing at church. Bossy ass man as well. Your dad is very bossy, huh?
Yeah.
Very bossy. Lies a lot. Things are gonna start moving along for you in the personal level, by the way. So get ready for changes in July, right? Wow. There's a lot of sadness from you. Six of Cups from family.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Wow. But you're gonna feel stronger, okay? You're gonna feel stronger. All right. Right about Leo season, like I want to say, it's Leo season, July, August, Leo season. Are you planning on? You need to get away. So if there's a trip plan, or you want to get away, or you're planning to go away, far away, as far as you can, please go. Okay.
Okay.
Two of Wands. Wow, those are a lot of cards there, huh? There's something that I need to tell you about your own personal girl. You want me to tell you? Are you
Yeah.
okay with it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so Spirit wants me to tell you that you have all the tools to make it happen. The Magician. It's about making it happen, manifesting every day, okay?
Okay.
Don't be so impulsive. Don't do any negative self-talk. You tend to do that. Also, why you feel so guilty?
I don't know.
You don't know? When I feel your energy, I feel guilty. I'm so sorry. And you have a really, here you go, a Page of Wands, you're growing, you're a senior. You're gonna have a lot of good opportunities, okay? So be ready for them. You're gonna make a decision, all right? You're gonna make a decision very soon regarding your future. So get ready for that decision. You feel trapped sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
Eight of Swords. I feel drawn to give you another card. Stop feeling guilty, honey. Send me a message. Are you part of, obviously you're part of our group. Send me a message. I want to help you, okay?
Okay.
Look. That's so cute. I don't know. Queen of Cups, you got a lot of love to give. So, very nice energy there. But you're very confused, okay? You're very confused. You're in a crossroads right now. Let me give you one of my surrenders. Let me stop talking shit. Let me give you a good message here from my oracle cards. All right. Make sure you send me a message. Don't forget. Stop feeling guilty. I don't know. I have this heaviness in my stomach. You really, really feel bad. No, stop it.
I guess it's because she makes me feel bad. She always says, I'm just like, she blames me. She goes, you're just like your dad. Whenever she gets mad at me. she'll say that.
She still has a lot of beef with your dad and she wants to take it out on you.
Yeah.
Do you look like your father?
Yeah. Everybody says that.
Yeah.
And I guess it's because since she was so verbally abusive to me, I was always closer to my dad when girls would go towards him.
You know what? I was shuffling my cards, and as you were saying, your mother, she got surrendered the stubbornness. She's a very stubborn old lady, huh? Very stubborn soul.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I asked, what is it that you need to surrender? It says surrender negative thinking. It says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So you need to surrender negative thinking, guilt. Your mom gets the surrender, the stubbornness. I just need to tell you she's a very, very stubborn person. She's been through a lot of abuse herself, but she shouldn't be taking it out on you. That's a no. That's very unfair because when I feel your energy, I'm going to, I don't know. Obviously, you notice I'm very blunt. I feel this heaviness in my stomach and I feel guilty as fuck. I'm drinking a beer. I shouldn't feel guilty. So I feel your energy. You feel very, very guilty. I even want to cry and Tiffany, I mean, I don't cry like that. And it's almost that heaviness, that guilty feeling. And you just serve way, way better. You're looking at the chariot moving along in the summer, new opportunities growing. But I want to prepare you spiritually to overcome all those fears and all that negativity because you need to raise up to your level, okay? You have a lot to give. You're good enough. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So that's when I come in and I remind you that you're good enough, that you just have a lot of potential, honey, because I see it. You're a very smart woman, very smart, but feel very guilty. And it's almost like this pleasing attitude. I don't want to do that because people are gonna get mad. And if I say something, who gives a fuck? Say fuck you, bitch, and move on. Who gives two fucks how the fuck people feel? How you no, just say fuck you. I don't need you in my life. You don't want me. I'm not good enough for you. Fuck you. Your friends over there who let that mother. By the way, he's gonna get his karma. Just letting you know. Those friends that were like, "Oh, that was your fault." Nobody has a fucking right to touch you without your consent. That's it. No ifs and buts.
Facts.
That's it. Nobody. It wasn't your fucking fault. See, I'm pissed off. Now you see the real witch. Okay? And that's where I come along and tell you, hey, look, the chariot is coming along. That's why I tell you if there's a trip, you're going to get an invitation. Get the fuck out of here. Live, grow, expose yourself to new opportunities. But I want you to go confident and say, I'm going to take over the whole fucking world. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let your mom stop you. She's a victim. I'm sorry about her. Whatever she went through with your dad. He's really sick, by the way. He's a narcissist. That's what he is.
That's the thing. I have a boyfriend and he lives in New York. I want to move with him, and my mom's always negative about it. She manifests things happening between me and him, and she just says, well, if he hits you, then what are you going to do? And he's always been kind to me, and she's just.
I think that's her own fear. It's her own fear because it happened to her. I always tell moms out there, don't call it to your daughters. Don't say, oh, he's going to hit you if he hits you. What if and buts? Do be careful. You know what? Let me double check that shit. Now I'm curious. You do have a trip. Are you planning to go over there? Are you there?
I want to go there soon. We were talking about it.
You got a trip coming in. Remember? Trip to a want. I saw a trip. So that's going to happen. Your mom is not right. That's fucked up. Shit. What you gonna do? Cut his dick off and he hits me. Sorry. That's what I do. Cut it off. Put it in a damn jar. There's no fucking what are you gonna do if he hits? Please. I don't wanna be let me just be quiet. Your boyfriend been through losses. Having a past life connection, you know that, right? It's important to know. That's why you're very drawn to him. He's gonna propose something for you, the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a proposal. The King of Wands, he's very, very hardworking, very passionate about what he does. He really has a lot of feelings. Three of Cups, happiness, past life connection, also. Five of Cups, past lives. Also, that's about losses. Also, he's been through a lot. So I don't see him being violent. See you with the Ten of Swords here. A lot of betrayal. So I don't see him being violent at all. But you know what to do if he is. Take his dick off. I'm not joking. But yeah, you're going to be okay. Just get rid of that guilt. Let me help you out, girl. You're too young to feel that guilty.
Yeah.
You're a baby.
Thank you.
Baby. Come on. You're about to graduate. You're going to love to new opportunities. You're going to have fucking take a trip. Go have fucking fun. That's what you should be worrying about, living. Instead of worrying about what your mom thinking. Don't worry about her too much. She's going to be okay. Your mom, by September, she's going to have a rude awakening, by the way. That's just a prediction. I'm just throwing that out there. So get ready for it, okay?
Okay.
She's going to have a rude awakening in September, okay?
Okay.
So don't worry. Listen, send me a message, okay?
All right.
All right. Take care of yourself. Thank you for sharing your story. And fuck your friends, those bitches. I just have to say it. Those bitches. Fuck them. Damn.
Thank you.
And thank you, baby. You have a good night.
You too.
All right. They're fucking rats.
Man.
Bitches ain't loyal sometimes, you know?
Yep.
That's why I keep my circle very small. Because,
Me too. I protect my energy at all costs. So I feel you.
You have to these days. You have to, because bitches ain't loyal. People want to fucking act like they don't know you.
Facts.
That's fucked up.
I guess we're going to end it here. You guys, we've been live for 3 hours. I know y'all sick of hearing me run my damn mouth.
I know. Me too. I'll be running my mouth too much.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. This is the second domestic violence live we've done. Thank you very much, Teresa. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anytime. Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
What is this? Is this a Christian coming in here talking shit? Oh, you rebuke us. Admins, can y'all handle that for me? Block this motherfucker. Block him right now. I don't know. This is a safe space for domestic violence. Block him. Oh, thank you guys very much. Thank you, War Witch. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, Dejeen, somebody block them, please. I really appreciate it if y'all did.
She said, Hassan, shut up. I love it. Thank you, girl. Fuck her. Fuck her. Talking about, let's wait. Fuck that shit. I already got burned 100 lifetimes ago. Fuck that shit. I'll come right back, bitches. What about that?
Fucking Christians love to come in here and talk
shit. My friend is over there. Tiffany, you know my fat ass is coming back. I got burned a couple lifetimes ago. I don't give a fuck. Kiss my ass.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Lorena. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. And we will talk to you soon. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe button. Ashe, everybody. Ashe.
Ashe. Bye.